Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for football on the mountain. Wildcat fans, get on your feet and welcome your
There's our Wildcat.
Wildcat.
Welcome, Wildcat Nation, to Monterey Sports Network's broadcast of tonight's Monterey High School Wildcat football game. We're set here to bring you gridiron play from the First Volunteer Bank broadcast booth. However, after a word from our sponsors, we'll be back with tonight's VE Customer Share Program pregame show after a word from our sponsors.
At First Volunteer Bank, we're not just a community bank. We're a bank that's here for our community. We know our customers by name and treat them like family. And we're here to serve our community however we can. Whether it's teaching financial literacy in our local schools or collecting and donating thousands of canned food items each year to local food banks, we're a part of your community. If you're looking for a community banking relationship, we make it easy for you to switch because we're here to help you every step of the way, right down to a local person on the other end of the phone to assist you when you need it. First Volunteer Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Call the Tree Guys today for all your tree cutting and trimming needs. They offer tree removal at the customer's request. They give senior discounts. They even have 24-hour service available. And they do jobs for insurance claims. They are fully licensed and insured with over 10 years experience. Just give the Tree Guys a call today. 931-267-6191. 931-267-6191. The Thornton Agency is an independent insurance agency representing over 20 companies and are able to tailor the right plan to every need at the best possible rate. Their number one goal is to provide quality service. Their mission is to build long-lasting relationships, not just mere clients. They're located at 418 East Broad Street, Suite D1 in Cookeville. Give Josh a call today at 931-252-4659. That's 931-252-4659.
Neighbors helping neighbors, that's what the VEC Customer Share Fund accomplishes. Participating customers round up their monthly bill to the nearest dollar. The extra money goes into a shared fund that supports Monterey High School sports and academics, as well as other community projects throughout the VEC service area, making Monterey and surrounding communities even better places to live. Make your change count and sign up for the VEC Customer Share Program. If you're looking for an honest, dependable, and experienced shop to have your vehicle repaired, check out A1 Auto Repair just outside of Monterey on Highway 70. Bill, Tim, and Kurt have the knowledge and experience to handle almost any auto repair you may have. From wiper blades to major engine repair, they provide expert and reasonable solutions to keep your vehicle on the road. Go by and see them the next time your auto needs maintenance or you have a problem. Call them at 931-839-3013. That's 931-839-3013. Go Cats!
At Monterey Drugs, our focus is on you. You're not just a number, you're a neighbor. We'll get to know you so we can give you the personal service you deserve. Monterey Drugs, your hometown pharmacy. Proud sponsors of Monterey High School. Located on Elmore Street, right next door to the dollar store. Just give them a call at 931-839-6777. 931-839-6777. We're wishing the best for Monterey High School sports and academics. IDK Cafe, located at 124 East Commercial Avenue in Monterey, are proud supporters of the Wildcats. Check their Facebook page at IDK-CAFE for an up-to-date menu as well as daily specials with their newest menu item being the Wildcat Burger Combo. They're open Wednesday through Sunday from 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. and reopening Friday and Saturday nights from 4 p.m. to 10 p.m. Jenny and her staff would like to encourage every Monterey student to be the very best they could be at academics as well as athletics. Go by and see them today at the corner of Chestnut and Commercial or give them a call at 931-584-0174. That's 931-584-0174.
Okay, folks, welcome in here to the Medley Field up here. We're high atop the Medley Field, guys, up here in the press box at the Monterey High School campus, and our press box is completely full of people up here. So we're definitely joined by some numbers. we're going to start our pregame show tonight. But before we do, I'm going to introduce all of our team tonight. We got Mr. Wayne Brown on the camera, our videographer. Later on in the broadcast, Mr. Neil Markham will be doing our play-by-play, and then tonight we've got several special guests. It's going to start a little bit later here in the first quarter with Coach Joey Hoover, coaches the junior high boys basketball team. So he's going to fill us in on how the girls and the boys did this week. And then we got Jared Phillips, assistant coach for the Wildcat boys high school basketball team. Yeah, he's going to be up in another segment in our pregame show. And then our special guest color analyst tonight's going to be Coach Kyle Childress, coach for the junior high football team. So he's going to come up and help us out with the broadcast. And my name's Rick McNeil. I'll be taking care of the behind-the-scenes things going on. Looks like we're a little bit over-modulating. I'm going to turn us down just a little bit, make sure we don't blow everybody out. So it's hard to keep everything going, folks, but we're going to balance it out and juggle as we go. Guys, welcome in.
Good afternoon, everybody.
That's Wayne Brown.
Yep.
Hey, everybody, how y'all doing?
Joey Hoover chimed in there. So, before we get to Joey, I want to brag on Wildcat Nation for all the social media support that we've been getting. Now, we're getting so many on Facebook. Instead of doing 28 days, I did 7 days. And we've had, in the last 7 days, we've had 680 page views. And that's almost 100 a day.
Sure is.
And then our posts that we post on there, and there's several people doing it now, are the post has reached 3,201 people in a week.
That's wonderful.
In a week.
Sure is.
And then there's been 1,366 people click on the post.
Up from how many when you first started, Rick?
Oh, it's crazy. We had probably 10 a month.
Exponential.
I guess, yeah. It just went crazy, and we appreciate everybody that's supporting it and clicking on the posts and commenting and things. We've got 677 followers in less than a year.
That really is good.
It'll be a year, probably about a week, and so let's see. Well, then we got our website. We got MontereySportsNetwork.com. We've had 587 views so far in October. We've had 193 unique views in the month of October. So it's going really good too. Hopefully we're going to get it streamlined where we can keep it updated as we go. Right now, I've been doing most of the work on it, and it's kind of hard to do everything at once. So I've kind of let the website go, but we'll get it. Give us a few days, and we'll get it updated as quick as we can. But y'all, it'll be schedules on there for all the basketball teams coming up. I guess that's the hot season right now. Be the basketball teams, and we'll try to post the scores on there too on that schedule, so you can keep up with the teams. And also, we got calendars on there, and we'll post the game times and the times that Monterey Sports Network is going to be there broadcasting too. So, enough on the website. Our YouTube channel. In the last 28 days, we've had 5,675 views.
Goodness gracious!
In 28 days.
28 days.
We've had over 28 days. We've gained 88 subscribers. So it's just going crazy. We've got 293 subscribers so far. I looked at just right before I come over, and I looked at the Salina game that we had last Saturday. Actually, we had 687 views on that one game. So, folks, we appreciate your support. We couldn't do it without our fans and our sponsors and everybody that's helping us out, and just like Coach Joey coming up here and helping us, and all the other coaches just we've been just blessed to be part of it. Well, listen, Coach, I'm gonna turn you over and let you talk about the boys and the girls too, if you don't mind.
Okay.
And get us up to date. Their first game was when? Last Monday?
Yeah, last Monday night. Sure
okay.
Was.
I'm gonna turn it over to you, and it's actually in sure hands.
Oh God.
Right, Wayne?
That's right.
May the Lord help us. Monday night we started out with Van Buren County over here, and the girls won pretty handily. They pressed all night. Their other team, the Van Buren looked pretty good, but our girls just handled them pretty well. They rebounded well. They distributed the ball, hit the three when we needed to, come out with a good win. Boys game, we didn't play as well as I think we should have. Of course, there's first game jitters come into play. We had a couple of new starters come in, and we didn't play as well as we should have. However, I think we got some experience in. Only lost by 14. So, and we really, I think with a couple of give and takes here or there, it could have been a little closer. But when we go to Van Buren, I think we'll give them a better game. Tuesday night we hosted Wilson here, and girls played real well, really, really well. Again, they put some pressure on their ball handlers. Wilson's ball handlers just tried as best they could. They just didn't really handle the pressure well. However, they did play a little better second half than I thought a lot of people give them credit for. Girls coached by Michelle Farley and Brooke Phillips doing an outstanding job. Sure has. Did last year before now. They got the program rolling, so they've done real well. Won pretty good. We played them against Wilson the second game, and it was a tale of two halves. I think we said many, many times during that broadcast, if I remember correctly, Rick. I could be wrong about that, but Wilson did very well against us. They drove the lane, drive and kick, those Anderson boys, and the other one just played really, really well. They got up on us pretty good. We didn't play very good defense, didn't rebound the ball at all. Well, so we decided, Coach Josh Bowles and I decided during halftime we had to break out the speech. You know, you pulled out the hat and you just let it go. Well, we preached rebounding, we preached moving the ball, we preached defense. And we just said we're going to handle our offense the way we always do, but we got to change those things to keep them from scoring. So we did, and outscored them pretty much the whole game, I guess, from there on. Winning 47-32, I think it was, altogether. 47-32, yeah. Can't brag on my boys enough. They're doing really, really good. Garrett's Whistles, point guard's doing fine. He's hitting the three. He's driving the lane real well. Jake Ratchford's doing the same thing. Both of those two are showing good leadership out there on the floor as well. Our inside game, can't speak enough about it. John Mundy playing the three. Good left-hander, dribble drive. He's driving and kicking too. He made some very good reverse layups, as a matter of fact, that surprised the whole cheering section the other night too as well. Aiden Roberson, what can I say about him? The man is he's a rebounding machine and can score from just about anywhere on the court. He'll drive and put it off the backboard on you, bust a three in your face, whatever he has to do, he's going to take it to the house and do it. Jackson Stevens, rebounding well. Leandro Roberts, oh my goodness, had I think 18 rebounds against Wilson the other night. I mean, that's the difference in the ball game. It's tell two halves there. Vinnie Walker's doing well. Briley Reagan, Braden Reams, all those role players that are giving us good minutes off the bench so far, doing really, really good. Then we went to Red Bull Springs last night, and I think a couple of things come into play. One, it's our opening week. Two, this was the third game of the week, and we were tired. I mean, you could just tell it about midway through the second quarter. The boys just got really down on themselves because they didn't have really a lot of height, I think, and they didn't really have a lot of speed. It's just that we just didn't react well to the drive and to the rotation of the offense going to the other side of the floor in the overload, but we just didn't react to them. We should have, but we didn't. And of course, Mr. Brown will tell you more about that than I can. But those things happen, you know, and you have to learn from those mistakes. And we went in practice this afternoon, and I said, okay, we got to fix a couple of things. One, if we'd made our free throws last night, we'd won. Simple as that. I mean, we won by 4. We fixed a little bit of containing on the outside, stopping the penetration with the point guard. You never know. Things might have been a different story. But I think once Red Bull comes over here again, just like Van Buren, I think we'll get them. I really do, because we're learning every day. And, you know, it's hard to put all of your offense and your defense in within 2 weeks of floor experience. You have to play and play and play. And some of these boys, almost all of them, are coming out of football and coming in now into basketball. It's a totally different atmosphere. You know, they're used to hitting each other. And in basketball, you can't do that. You know, you have to play however you need to, but you have to adjust. And I think that's our main, if I'd say problem, I think that's what our main problem is now, is making those adjustments, winning where we need to, offensively, defensively, whether we're playing man, playing zone, whatever it is. We're seeing things a little bit late too, but those things will come. And with more experience and more games we play, we'll be fine down the road. When it was scoring 37, Red Bull had 37 to our 31 last night. Just about all the way through. I guess we had bounce scoring 8, 10, 8, and 5 points all the way through. However, again, we let one little point guard and one little 3 and 4 man just take over the game for them. And hey, it is what it is. Things happen. But, and of course, like we talked about in practice today, if we'll turn those things around and adjust where we need to, now and throughout the game, I think we'll be fine. But those things will come, and with more experience, we'll be fine. You know, we got coming up next week, we have Prescott down third place on Monday night. Usually they press a lot. Usually they go man-to-man. So I told the boys, I said, hey, you got to stay at home this weekend, get you some good rest, because we're going to be in for it if you ain't careful. And we play decent with them sometimes. They're AAA school versus our single A. It's hard for us to compete sometimes. But other than that, I think we'll be okay. Then we're off for, 4 days, and then next Saturday night, we're in here at our place up here against Livingston Middle. So that was that makeup game we had to reschedule. Don't know much about them at all. I do know that from a couple of teachers I've talked to, they're a little down, and hopefully they are, just to be honest with you. And that's an afternoon game, so I think if we play our game and get some good rest this week coming up, I think we'll give them a good shot, and I think we'll be okay coming down the stretch. After that, Coach Bowles and I like to say we come into murderer's row. We got all of our double and triple A teams coming up with playing the Cookeville teams and playing Smith County, but that's okay. That's all right. And I like to play those games in the middle of the year. I like to get a little experience, put those hard games in, and cruise down the pike, I guess you'd say, in December, and get ready for tournament time when it comes January. So that's what we're looking for, Rick.
You got a greedy team, Coach.
I do.
We've watched them several times, and I'm just totally proud of the way they hang in there.
It's
and they're learning as they go.
Last year. Yes, they're learning as they go. You're right.
And you're right. I was there at Red Bowling, and I did notice that your third game in 4 nights.
Yeah.
And about the second half, Red Bowling, their big center fouled out, and I thought, oh, here it is. This is our chance because we're big. But it just seemed like everybody was just kind of tired, missing a lot of shots, and it was just, and it was a hostile territory down there.
It was. It's hard to win there. The acoustics are so, you're enclosed. It's like you're in a cage or something. Y'all been there before, know what I'm talking about. The sound bounces off the walls, and you could be standing next to one of your players. They can't even hear you. I mean, that's just the way it is. Just like it is when we go to Van Buren, the same way. The acoustics over there is awful in that gym. But we have to rise above that. We'll be okay, though, I think. But as the year goes on, Wayne and Rick, I think we'll be okay. I think we'll be fine. Right now is gaining experience, and, my job is easy. All I have to do is do the best I can, and then when they get up in high school with Coach West and Coach Phillips, hey, they'll be able to turn it on and run from there.
Right. Be ready to go the time you get through with them, that's for sure.
Yes, sir.
Well, we're going to get Coach Jared Phillips up here to talk about the high school here in just a second. I saw him walking around up here at the press box. He's going to talk about the high school and the season coming up. I guess the first game of the high school is going to be the 17th of November this month.
Yes, sir.
Jared, is that right?
Yes, sir. 17th. We're at Scott County.
Good deal. And is that both the girls and boys both?
I'm not sure. I think the girls may be there, but I'm not. Don't quote me on that because I'm not sure.
Well, welcome in here. We appreciate you coming up here and letting us know a little bit about the high school team. And, of course, we're going to follow as close as we can and broadcast as much as we can. But kind of talk about the games coming up. You got, 3 or 4 coming up pretty quick, don't you?
Yeah, I think we got Scott County and Oneida starting out. I mean, Oneida was a state tournament team last year just like us, and they'll be returning. I think they returned most of their guys. They're big. that'll be a good test early in the season. Scott County's a Double-A team, so it's always a good test when you play up. You know, we got a lot of new guys coming in, so it'll be a good test for us early. See what we got.
Well, now are you still playing the Bledsoe game? Is that a scrimmage or what is that?
Well, TWSAA right now is not letting us play scrimmages, so I think it's Hall of Fame. I haven't looked at the schedule real close. It's kind of snuck up on me, but pretty sure it's Hall of Fame.
Okay, and then the one in Scott, that's in Huntsville, Tennessee.
Yes, sir. That's a pretty good little trip over there.
Yeah, that's good little ways. Now, is that going to be a tournament type thing? Or?
No, it's just Hall of Fame. Just play 2 games. You can count them or you can not count them. It's, you know, whatever the coach wants to do. We always count ours. So.
Right. Well, we had that last year at Oakdale. I remember.
We played one at Oakdale, and then last year I think we were in Coffee County for 2 games.
We missed that one.
Yeah.
I dropped the ball on it. We would have been down there. So, well, how's the team looking this year?
Well, it's going to look a lot different than it did last year. You know, we're going to bring back Tucker Phillips and Caden Jones and Silas Randolph. That'll be really the only 3 guys we've had that saw a lot of time last year. You know, LT Sullivan got spot minutes, but we're returning 4 guys out of, you know, last year we had 6 seniors, I think, so we got a lot of spots to fill, a lot of young guys coming in. You know, it's going to take us half the year. We didn't get to play summer camp, didn't get none of that, so it'll take us a while this year to figure out what we got.
Have y'all spotted anybody take up Big Shot Billings' place yet?
I don't know. We got a couple guys that can shoot it. Tucker, obviously, he can shoot it
well.
Out
of the gym, yeah.
He can shoot it well. I think Caden can shoot it well. And like I say, we just got a lot of questions still.
I was in there watching practice a little bit the other day, and LT's lost some weight, ain't he?
Yeah, LT's in good shape. He's been working hard. We're excited for LT. I think LT will be good on the post for us this year.
Yeah, and he looks like he growed a couple of inches.
Yeah, he's got bigger. He can shoot the ball well. I think LT will have a good season.
He's popping them threes.
Yeah, he can shoot it.
It's right before the junior high game. What was it, Monday night, Wayne? Was in there?
Monday.
And watching them, he was popping them for out.
Yeah, he's been playing well. Everybody's expanded their game a little bit. Silas Randolph can step out on the perimeter now, handle the ball. That'll be important for us this year. You know, instead of him just being on the post, he's expanded his game.
Good deal.
Multifaceted now. He can shoot the 3, take it off the bounce, so that'll be good for us.
Silas is fun to watch from sitting in the stands.
He is.
You
That's
know,
the reason he got the nickname Hammer, because he gets around the goal, he's going to hammer it.
Yeah, he's pretty physical. He plays hard. Silas a good player.
You get in his way, you either going to get a block or a charge, and you're going to get the worst end of it.
Yeah, you're going to get the bad end of it, that's for sure, more times than not.
That's for sure. Well, Jared, we got to go to a break here in just a second. Do you want to leave the crowd with any words of wisdom?
I don't know if I got any words of wisdom. Just come out and support us, man, this winter. Good crowd always helps us out, man.
Just in case, Wildcat Nation, you don't know exactly who Jared Phillips is. He holds an all-time scoring record in a year.
Career.
Yeah. Career. So how many points did you get?
I had 1,862 in my career.
Wow. And then we've got Jared teaching our kids.
Yeah.
Coaching our kids. So
I played with a lot of good players, played for Coach West. Coach West is a pretty good coach, so I mean I had some good guys around me. It was not just an individual thing. It took a lot of work, a lot of good teammates, a lot of good coaching, so
right. Well, you still had to put it through the hoop.
Yeah, that's true.
That's what matters. Well, Coach, we appreciate you coming up here, and we'll be hollering at you through the season.
Yes, sir.
I don't know, whenever you get a loose minute during the junior high game or high school, just come on up. You know where the broadcast booth is. You're welcome anytime you want to come up. So.
Yes, sir.
All right, well, folks, we're going to go to a word from our sponsors right quick, and we'll be right back in our second quarter of our pregame show. Y'all just hang around here with us a minute, and we'll be right back.
At First Volunteer Bank, we're not just a community bank. We're a bank that's here for our community. We know our customers by name and treat them like family. And we're here to serve our community however we can. Whether it's teaching financial literacy in our local schools or collecting and donating thousands of canned food items each year to local food banks, we're a part of your community. If you're looking for a community banking relationship, we make it easy for you to switch because we're here to help you every step of the way, right down to a local person on the other end of the phone to assist you when you need it. First Volunteer Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
The Thornton Agency is an independent insurance agency representing over 20 companies and are able to tailor the right plan to every need at the best possible rate. Their number one goal is to provide quality service. Their mission is to build long-lasting relationships, not just mere clients. They're located at 418 East Broad Street, Suite D1 in Cookeville. Give Josh a call today at 931-252-4659. That's 931-252-4659.
Neighbors helping neighbors, that's what the VEC Customers Share Fund accomplishes. Participating customers round up their monthly bill to the nearest dollar. The extra money goes into a shared fund that supports Monterey High School sports and academics, as well as other community projects throughout the VEC service area, making Monterey and surrounding communities even better places to live. Make your change count and sign up for the VEC Customer Share Program. If you're looking for an honest, dependable, and experienced shop to have your vehicle repaired, check out A1 Auto Repair just outside of Monterey on Highway 70. Bill, Tim, and Kurt have the knowledge and experience to handle almost any auto repair you may have. From wiper blades to major engine repair, they provide expert and reasonable solutions to keep your vehicle on the road. Go by and see them the next time your auto needs maintenance or you have a problem. Call them at 931-839-3013. That's 931-839-3013. Go Cats!
At Monterey Drugs, our focus is on you. You're not just a number, you're a neighbor. We'll get to know you so we can give you the personal service you deserve. Monterey Drugs, your hometown pharmacy. Proud sponsors of Monterey High School. Located on Elmore Street, right next door to the dollar store. Just give them a call at 931-839-6777. 931-839-6777. We're wishing the best for Monterey High School sports and academics. IDK Cafe, located at 124 East Commercial Avenue in Monterey, are proud supporters of the Wildcats. Check their Facebook page at IDK-CAFE for an up-to-date menu as well as daily specials, with their newest menu item being the Wildcat Burger Combo. They're open Wednesday through Sunday from 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. and reopening Friday and Saturday nights from 4 p.m. to 10 p.m. Jenny and her staff would like to encourage every Monterey student to be the very best they could be at academics as well as athletics. Go by and see them today at the corner of Chestnut and Commercial, or give them a call at 931-584-0174. That's 931-584-0174.
Okay, folks, welcome back in here to the Medley field up here in the press box, high atop the field. We're starting our second quarter of the night, and our pregame show sponsor is VE Customer Share Program. They've sponsored us throughout the year, and I believe they're going to pick up next year right where they left off and be one of our sponsors. So this second quarter, what we usually do is talk about scores through the region and area scores, and so tonight we got the honors of Mr. Wayne Brown going to take care of that.
Yeah, with Barry out tonight, I think I want to fill in a little bit.
Okay, I want to give it to you, Wayne. You go ahead and talk about it, and I'll be right back.
I want to try to live up to Barry's high level expectation here on this. All right, the area scores. We want to start off with your Cookeville Cavaliers. They're 6-3 overall, 3-3 in Region 3 6A. The Blackman game tonight is for 4th place in Region 3, as in if they win, they're in the playoffs. If not, you're out. The last game was at Rockville. There was a COVID win. And then tonight, like I said, they have Blackman. Next, we have the Conner County Jets, who are 1-9 overall. They're 1-3 in Region 3 4A. Their only win of season is tonight, and that's a COVID win. Last week at Bledsoe County, they lost 19-40. Us Monterey fans, we know all about Bledsoe, so it was a good showing by Monterey to have been so close when you got a 4A team in the CCHS Jets going and losing 19-40. Next up, we have the Livingston Academy Wildcats, who are 6-3 overall. They are 2-1 in Region 3 4A. Their game tonight with Macon is for sole possession of 2nd place, Region 3. DeKalb County is on a 14-day quarantine. Not sure how this is going to affect their playoff berth. Last week's game against York Institute, the Livingston Academy Wildcats won 15-7. Next, we're going to go to Smith County Owls. They are 3-6 overall. They are 3-1 in Region 4 3A. They are in second place in Region 4 and will lock down their position with the win tonight. Their game last week at Stone Memorial, they lost 10-39. Next, we have the Stone Memorial Panthers. They are 4-5 overall. 1-3 in Region 3 4A. They should be the 4th seed in their region. Last week against Smith County, Stone Memorial took the win 39-10. Tonight, they are at Friendship Christian. Next, we have Trousdale County Yellow Jackets. Someone we may see in the future. They're 7-2 overall, 3-1 in Region 4 2A. They have the 2nd seed in Region 4 locked. Their game last week was at Cascade, where they won 35-3. Tonight, they have Jackson County in Jackson County. Next, we're going to go to the Upperman Bees, who are 7-2 overall, 5-0 in Region 4 3A. They have the lock on their region championship. They had a big loss last week at number 1 Watertown, where they lost 6-27. Tonight, they have Sequatchie County, which looks to be like it's going to be a COVID win for your Upperman Bees. The Watertown Purple Tigers, someone we may see coming down the road also, are 7-1 overall, 4-0 in Region 4 2A. They have the lock on the Region 4 championship. The last game was against Upperman, where again they won 27-6. Tonight they are at East Robertson in a regional game. Next be White County Warriors, who are 5-3 overall. They're independent of a region. They have the best record in the independent division. Not sure how that works in the playoffs. The win and a Smith County win, they should be the 3rd seed in Region 4. Last week they played at Livingston Academy, where they lost 7-15. Tonight they are home against Cannon County in a region. Monterey's 2020 non-regional opponents one is the Harriman Blue Devils, who are 2-8 overall, 1-5 in Region 2 1A. They finished their season on a 14-day quarantine, missing the playoffs. Next will be Jackson County Blue Devils, who are 5-4 overall, 1-3 in Region 4 2A. They're going to miss the playoffs. They played October 16th at number 1 Watertown, where they lost 0-38. Tonight, it don't get no better for Jackson County. They have Trousdale County. Next will be Bledsoe County Warriors. We all should know them very well. They are 9-0 overall, still undefeated. They're 3-0 in their region, 3-2A. They are the Region 3 2A champs. Tonight's game with 3rd seed Tellico. They beat Cumberland County last week 40-19. Tonight they're at Tellico Plains. Regional opponents, one will be the Pickett County Bobcats, who are 1-8 overall, 0-4 in Region 4 1A. Their only win, COVID win over Sunbright. They lost last week against Red Boiling Springs, 18-28. And tonight they are at Joe Burns for a regional game. Speaking of Joe Burns, they're 3-6 overall, 1-3 in Region 4 1A. They'll clinch the 4th seed with the win over Pickett County tonight. Last week at Gordonsville, they lost 6-30. Tonight they have a regional game against Pickett County. Clay County Bulldogs, we just seen, right? 5-4 overall, 2-2 in Region 4 1A. They have clinched the 3rd seed in our region. They lost to us last week, 7-14 in a nail biter. Tonight they're going to Red Boiling Springs for a regional game. The Gordonsville Tigers are 6-3 overall, 4-0 in Region 4 1A. Tied for 1st seed with the Monterey Wildcats. They coming off a win at home against Joe Burns. They won 30-6. Tonight they're also here against us in a big regional game. Tonight's game is for 1st place in our region. Red Bullets Bulldogs 1-7 overall, 1-3 in Region 4 1A. No playoffs. They were just at Pickett County, where they won 28-18. tonight. They're going to have a tough fight with Clay County in a regional game. And, Rick, that is our regional and all of our local football scores.
Thank you, Wayne Brown. That was a mouthful, wasn't it? We've got another special guest up here. It's going to stay with us the rest of the game. Coach Childress, welcome in.
Hey, thanks for having me, guys. I'm
good deal.
Excited to be up here.
Good deal. Tell us about what you're doing on the off season.
Well, right now I'm been going to watch my kids play soccer and sports like that. And,
kind of taking some time off.
Just getting home about 3:30 and seeing my kids, and they're not used to me being home at 3:30 in the afternoon. They don't know what to do with me. They're usually me getting home about dinner, and it's already dark. And now I'm getting home and I'm being pulled 3 directions. They want me to get out and play basketball or throw a football or mow the lawn or do something. The wife's got something to do.
Absolutely, we know better than you do.
I love it. I like the off season. It's nice. You get home, kind of relax, unwind, get to spend a little more time with your family.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I'll let Coach Hoover over here take the reins of coaching after I'm let him start the basketball.
Yeah, it's transition every time we go between football and basketball. A lot of the players go from one sport to another. They play multi sports, and so one coach is getting them ready for the other coach.
We have Coach Hoover probably has 10 of ours that played football. They turn right around and play baskall, and we kind of work both ways. We cheer for them both sports.
There you go. Yeah.
I try. I've watched 3 games this week. Of Joey's teams, just trying to get in as much as I can. Watching them play, they're much improved. Much improved.
Kind of got to know some of the kids following the football this year. And it kind of spills over to the basketball. We kind of feel like we know them now, so that makes a big difference when you're calling the game.
They do. I cheer for them just as hard in football as I do in basketball. Like Jake Ratchford and John Monday and some of those 8th grade boys. It's exciting to see them, playing well.
Oh, they're good athletes.
Playing well,
for sure.
Yeah, playing
that's
well.
For sure. Well, listen, Coach, we're going to take a break right
sure.
quick and come back for a third quarter, and then we're going to talk about the Salina game and maybe talk about this Gordonsville game coming up.
Good deal.
Stick around with us, and we'll be right back, folks, right after a word from our sponsors.
At First Volunteer Bank, we're not just a community bank. We're a bank that's here for our community. We know our customers by name and treat them like family. And we're here to serve our community however we can. Whether it's teaching financial literacy in our local schools or collecting and donating thousands of canned food items each year to local food banks, we're a part of your community. If you're looking for a community banking relationship, we make it easy for you to switch because we're here to help you every step of the way, right down to a local person on the other end of the phone to assist you when you need it. First Volunteer Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
The Thornton Agency is an independent insurance agency representing over 20 companies and are able to tailor the right plan to every need at the best possible rate. Their number one goal is to provide quality service. Their mission is to build long-lasting relationships, not just mere clients. They're located at 418 East Broad Street, Suite D1 in Cookeville. Give Josh a call today at 931-252-4659. That's 931-252-4659.
Neighbors helping neighbors, that's what the VEC Customers Share Fund accomplishes. Participating customers round up their monthly bill to the nearest dollar. The extra money goes into a shared fund that supports Monterey High School sports and academics, as well as other community projects throughout the VEC service area, making Monterey and surrounding communities even better places to live. Make your change count and sign up for the VEC Customer Share Program. If you're looking for an honest, dependable, and experienced shop to have your vehicle repaired, check out A1 Auto Repair just outside of Monterey on Highway 70. Bill, Tim, and Kurt have the knowledge and experience to handle almost any auto repair you may have. From wiper blades to major engine repair, they provide expert and reasonable solutions to keep your vehicle on the road. Go by and see them the next time your auto needs maintenance or you have a problem. Call them at 931-839-3013. That's 931-839-3013. Go Cats!
At Monterey Drugs, our focus is on you. You're not just a number, you're a neighbor. We'll get to know you so we can give you the personal service you deserve. Monterey Drugs, your hometown pharmacy. Proud sponsors of Monterey High School. Located on Elmore Street, right next door to the dollar store. Just give them a call at 931-839-6777. 931-839-6777. We're wishing the best for Monterey High School sports and academics. IDK Cafe, located at 124 East Commercial Avenue in Monterey, are proud supporters of the Wildcats. Check their Facebook page at IDK-CAFE for an up-to-date menu as well as daily specials with their newest menu item being the Wildcat Burger Combo. They're open Wednesday through Sunday from 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. and reopening Friday and Saturday nights from 4 p.m. to 10 p.m. Jenny and her staff would like to encourage every Monterey student to be the very best they could be at academics as well as athletics. Go by and see them today at the corner of Chestnut and Commercial or give them a call at 931-584-0174. That's 931-584-0174.
Okay, folks, welcome back to the third quarter up here at the Medley field. We're still in this press box high above the field getting ready for this Gordonsville and Monterey game. Again, VE Customer Share Program is our pregame sponsor. If y'all ever go in there, just let them know that you've heard us talk about them on the broadcast. In our third quarter tonight, me and Coach Childers are going to talk about that Salina game. I say Salina. Everybody else calls them Clay County. They're always Salina to me. Ain't you, Coach?
Clay County is what we usually go by, but yeah, Salina.
Yeah. Well,
is the norm, I guess.
They're the black and gold that we don't like. Just put
exactly.
It that way. Yeah,
exactly.
So
it was good to see a L for them last week.
Yeah, that's of course good. Got some good friends and stuff down there. That's all good fun.
It
so
is.
I'm just like
their head coach is Monterey boy. So
Coach Johnson,
Coach Johnson, and their middle school coach is Isaiah Walker, and he's Monterey alum as well.
Yeah,
so,
yeah. I've known.
They got a lot of Monterey ties with that program.
Sure do, and I mean it's a huge rivalry too.
Yeah,
just like the one we're fixing to play out here.
This one
tonight.
This one's a big one.
But last Friday we went down, was going to do the broadcast, and there's lightning everywhere, and we waited about a little bit after 8, and they postponed the game till Saturday night, so we made another trip back down there and. Got the game in Saturday night.
A lot of miles piled up on 52, Highway 52.
Yeah. I've drove it so much that anymore it don't really matter.
Back of their head, it's nice though. They've put that 4 lanes in there. It gets you Salina a little bit quicker these days.
Yeah, it's a lot better. That old road was,
especially on a bus.
Oh, I bet. Yeah. We most of us got together and went over there together and made the trip. But they. Like last year, of course, when Salina was up here, the district championship was on the line, and in Monterey we made away with a overtime victory. Off of we nicknamed Renee Talon, we nicknamed him the Golden Toe, and he about kicked it out of the parking lot over there on that last field goal. So Monterey won last year, and that propelled them into district championship. And so this time down there, it was, I guess, second place was up for grabs. And it went the whole first half. There wasn't no scoring at all. Monterey in the third quarter come out smoking, and of went down and scored, and Salina didn't score till about the first of the fourth quarter, I believe
it
was.
right there on that the pass in the corner of the end zone there.
Yeah, and then they tied it up, and then, of course, it went into overtime, and Monterey got the ball first, and Matthew Montgomery carried it across
the line, yeah.
Barely, but
watching that online, we really were in great position in overtime on defense there, because they came out with a pretty good play call there, and we had them snuffed out on that little back coming out of the backfield to get the touchdown to tie it. So we were exactly where we were supposed to be.
Yep.
And
who was that? Was that Eli Sailors?
It was Eli Sailors over there, and we had that kind of defended really well, and because they took a timeout and they drew that one up, and it was a good play. We had it snuffed out.
They ran it once, and of course it didn't work. Then they ran it again and run a fake off of it. So anyway, Monterey came away with a 14-7 victory, and then that put them in a position tonight if they can beat the Blue of Gordy Town down there.
We played the middle school 3 years ago, and the quarterback that we played is their starter now, and when he was a 7th grader, he was extremely good.
Yeah.
And then 8th grader, we didn't play them last year, but he was player of the year in the middle school district.
Yeah,
again, the conference we're in, and now obviously he's starting for the high school team.
He's
so we kind of knew
sophomore now.
Maybe sophomore, yeah. But he's been really good for a while.
He made a good showing down there last year. If he just started the game, it might have been a little bit different. But Monterey came away with a victory down there.
That was another one that was kind of tight. Got a little too close for comfort there. They had a kick return, or they almost came back on that kick return there at the end.
Yeah, and the time ran out.
Yeah.
They tackled them like on the third 3 or 4 yard line, so it was a tough one. In that game last week, Mason Bowman had 26 carries for 100 yards in the TD. And by the way, Mason likes 56 yards, getting 1,000 yards.
I knew it was close.
And we just hope he gets it here tonight against our arch rival Gordonsville Tigers. Michael Allred had 3 carries for 8 yards. Matthew Montgomery had 8 carries for 32 yards in the touchdown. Now he was running that RPO that he runs.
Yeah.
He was running that to perfection.
And for Mason to get the yardage we want, it's going to be imperative that Matthew keep that a few times and get 5, 6, 7 yards off that RPO to open up Mason a little more
in the middle. Yeah,
in the middle.
Yeah, and then if we can get Michael Allred around the edge, and get some blocking on that sweep, I believe he can get some yards too. We'll just have to wait and see what happens.
It's a exciting group. Being just sophomores, you got 2 more years of those 3, and Sailors as well.
Yeah. Yeah, so, and you've got we've just got really 3 seniors that starts.
Yeah.
So we're going to be loaded again next year. Let's see, Matthew had 4 completions out of 15 attempts for 70 yards. Carter Charlton had 1 catch for 8 yards. Eli Sailors, there's your sophomore again, had 3 catches for 62 yards.
Yeah, and that's another back to tonight. We're going to have to hit on some of those pass plays downfield to move the ball. They're going to key on the inside run a lot. Just knowing Gordonsville, and
they're extremely fast.
We're going to have to hit on a few of those. Chandler Bowen's going to have to step up. Byron Borhaus and
number 10
Sailors
will have to,
the mullet. Yes, yep. Carter Charlton.
He have to step up on offense and defense.
Carter played for me, obviously, and every year he walks by me in the hall, he keeps growing.
Oh, he's a beast.
He's a big boy.
We was out there watching him practice first part of the year, and I didn't know he growed that much. He walked by me. I said, "Who's that old big boy?" And it was Carter. He grew a lot over.
He's got size to maybe go get some looks coming up here. Being a senior next year, he has a chance.
let's talk about the defense a little bit.
Sure.
Then we'll go to break here in just a second and be back for our fourth quarter. Well, special teams. Abner Felix.
Yeah, Abner kicked for us last year.
Can kick it.
He can bomb it.
Yeah, out of the stadium.
Yeah,
and
he can bomb it. You know, that's a big weapon, especially when you're playing middle school and you got a kicker that can kick to the end zone.
Absolutely.
That's a big weapon. And,
sure it is.
Coach Hughes was looking at him last year.
Well,
so he knew that one was coming up.
I don't think he's missed the extra point yet this year. If he has, it maybe just one, but I don't believe he's missed that. But he's doing a really good job. And of course, special teams, it pays to have a good kicker, like we talked about. Grant Hoover was the IDK player of the game from last week, and number 53 had 1 fumble recovery, 6 solo tackles, 7 tackle assists, 6 tackles for loss, 2 quarterback sacks.
You know,
can I say any more?
Well, you know, Denver's the bell cow of the line. Him, and I'm gonna tell you, Grant Hoover has been a junior. He has been a really bright spot for the team. Really bright spot, and he's really impressed me how much he's improved from his sophomore year to his junior year. Both sides of the ball. Defense, he gets after it. Both of them. Him and Denver are a good little pair of D tackles for us. And
it's going to be hard.
Cause problems there in the middle.
It's going to be hard to replace Denver for sure. That's for sure. Let's see. Now, year-to-date individual, I'm going to recognize the leaders in every category. Rushing, of course, we know it's Mason Bowman. He leads the team with 115 carries and 944 yards and 13 touchdowns. Just over 16 carries a game and averages 8 yards a carry and 2 touchdowns a game. We just hope that transfers over in this game tonight. Matthew leads the team in passing, 46 completions out of 98 attempts, 737 yards and 8 touchdowns. And that's he gets about 16 yards of completion. He's had 1 INT in 8 games.
Wow.
I mean, that is awesome.
Accurate.
For a sophomore, it's really
very accurate.
Really well. He averages 7 completions on 14 attempts, so he's running 50% completion ratio. So and he gets looks like he gets about 105 yards and gets a touchdown per game. So Eli Sailors leads the team in receptions with 12 for 177 yards and 2 touchdowns. 15 yards a catch, but Chandler Bowden leads the team in total yards. He's got about the same amount of receptions. Actually, I think he's got 11, and he's gained 198 yards. So we got a good little passing team.
Good little,
and got a great running game. So if we can ever get them together, and hopefully tonight we're going to get both of them together here in this game.
Get together and win a district, win a region championship here tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what we're for.
See if we can host 2 games instead of 1.
There we go.
That's the goal,
That's what we want, ain't it?
Yep.
Well, listen, folks, we'll be right back after a word from our sponsors. Y'all hang around with us. We'll be back with the fourth quarter in just a second.
At First Volunteer Bank, we're not just a community bank. We're a bank that's here for our community. We know our customers by name and treat them like family. And we're here to serve our community however we can. Whether it's teaching financial literacy in our local schools or collecting and donating thousands of canned food items each year to local food banks, we're a part of your community. If you're looking for a community banking relationship, we make it easy for you to switch because we're here to help you every step of the way, right down to a local person on the other end of the phone to assist you when you need it. First Volunteer Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
The Thornton Agency is an independent insurance agency representing over 20 companies and are able to tailor the right plan to every need at the best possible rate. Their number one goal is to provide quality service. Their mission is to build long-lasting relationships, not just mere clients. They're located at 418 East Broad Street, Suite D1 in Cookeville. Give Josh a call today at 931-252-4659. That's 931-252-4659.
Neighbors helping neighbors, that's what the VEC Customer Share Fund accomplishes. Participating customers round up their monthly bill to the nearest dollar. The extra money goes into a shared fund that supports Monterey High School sports and academics, as well as other community projects throughout the VEC service area, making Monterey and surrounding communities even better places to live. Make your change count and sign up for the VEC Customer Share Program. If you're looking for an honest, dependable, and experienced shop to have your vehicle repaired, check out A1 Auto Repair just outside of Monterey on Highway 70. Bill, Tim, and Kurt have the knowledge and experience to handle almost any auto repair you may have. From wiper blades to major engine repair, they provide expert and reasonable solutions to keep your vehicle on the road. Go by and see them the next time your auto needs maintenance or you have a problem. Call them at 931-839-3013. That's 931-839-3013. Go Cats!
At Monterey Drugs, our focus is on you. You're not just a number, you're a neighbor. We'll get to know you so we can give you the personal service you deserve. Monterey Drugs, your hometown pharmacy. Proud sponsors of Monterey High School. Located on Elmore Street, right next door to the dollar store. Just give them a call at 931-839-6777. 931-839-6777. We're wishing the best for Monterey High School sports and academics. IDK Cafe, located at 124 East Commercial Avenue in Monterey, are proud supporters of the Wildcats. Check their Facebook page at IDK-CAFE for an up-to-date menu as well as daily specials with their newest menu item being the Wildcat Burger Combo. They're open Wednesday through Sunday from 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. and reopening Friday and Saturday nights from 4 p.m. to 10 p.m. Jenny and her staff would like to encourage every Monterey student to be the very best they could be at academics as well as athletics. Go by and see them today at the corner of Chestnut and Commercial or give them a call at 931-584-0174. That's 931-584-0174.
Okay, folks, welcome back in here to Medley Field, and we're getting ready for the colors, to display the colors for the national anthem. So we're going to hush while the anthem's being played.
Of colors and the playing of our national anthem. Veterans are invited to render a salute upon the command. On behalf of the entire Wildcat family, we thank you for your service to our freedoms. Tonight's national anthem is a recording by Curb and RCA recording artist Leanne Rhymes. Tonight's colors are being presented by the Monterey High School JROTC Color Guard under the direction of Cadet Commander Jacob Hoover. JROTC is advised by First Sergeant Douglas Romero, United States Army. Cadet Commander Hoover, the field is yours.
Okay, folks, there you have it. The color guard is making their way off the field, and we're going to bring our fourth quarter here. Looks like we've got about a little over 7 minutes to go before the ball game starts. We probably won't break away for a advertiser break until halftime, depending on how this game goes. But anyway, we're going to go over a little bit of stats between Gordonsville and Monterey. Probably just concentrate on Coach Hughes' era. He started in 2014, so this year makes his 7th year. And he's played Gordonsville every year, so if that tells you anything. I've got some notes here somewhere if I can round them up. And don't look like I'm going to be able to get them rousted up. We've transferred our papers all over this place up here. So anyway, Gordonsville has pretty much made every year. I think they missed 1 year out of the last 6 making the playoffs. Then
there's your fourth quarter. If you want to look at some of that you have down there, you got the same thing I have.
Yep. Yeah. I think that's last week's.
Okay.
What I did recycle the paper. So I believe that's last week, Coach. We'll do okay with it. It's been a rivalry. Anybody that knows the Wildcats and knows anything about Monterey and Gordonsville know that this has always been a rivalry. All the way through baseball, football, basketball, softball.
Basketball last year it got intense.
It sure did.
It was intense.
Well, they put us out of
They put us out. Yeah.
The district playoffs.
They did. And, so it's every sport I can think of up here. It's a rivalry.
It's a huge rivalry.
Yeah.
Looks like Denver Smith is getting ready to go out for the coin toss here. We'll find out who the captain is for Gordonsville here in just a minute. But yeah, it's always been a rivalry, and it's it's actually tied up 3-3 since Coach Hughes took over.
Yeah.
As far as the record goes, so this is tiebreaker tonight, and hopefully Monterey's going to come up.
And I can't recall one that's not been tight. Games most at least the last 2 or 3 years. It's been a one possession game one way or the other. Yeah,
it's been I think his first Coach Hughes' first year. It might have been 28-0 Monterey. And that's, I think, the first time that
I know the playoff, the long playoff run. I know they beat them in maybe the second round or third round of the playoff run where they got to the semis. I know one of those wins for Coach Hughes was against Gordonsville.
Yeah. Well, we hope that's going to happen tonight, Coach. Before we get too far into it, let's announce the cheerleaders. You want to do that?
Sure.
Right there's the coaches. Starts right here, and then it's on the other page.
All right, so our 2020 MHS cheerleaders, head coach Christy Uribe. I call her Christy. It's Christina. It's Chrissy Uribe. Assistant coach Rachel Goodwin. Senior Kennedy Benjamin. Senior Maddie Montgomery. Junior Ariana Kyrell. Junior Jaden Dillon. Sophomore Bailey Phillips. Sophomore Cassie Callahan. 8th grader Faith Natvick, and an 8th grader Gracie Lee. And they all do a great job along with the coaches who I teach with next door to every day. So
we was talking about them earlier up here, and talking about how good a job these cheerleaders have done this year.
They do a great job, and Chrissy and Rachel put a lot into it. So
if y'all see them out of town somewhere, coaches, let them know how much you appreciate them.
A lot of long days, because I think that they're doing football and basketball, so they're traveling.
Yeah, they're going.
They're going everywhere we go.
Yep. Let me get my folder right down there. Let's go over the starting lineups for at least for Wildcats right quick. I'll get the offense. If you want to get the defense,
sure.
They're right down here at the bottom of the page.
Sure.
You go ahead and do the defense. I'll do the offense.
So Monterey starting defense tonight. You got left end Carter Charlton, left tackle, defensive tackle, junior Grant Hoover. Nose guard, senior Denver Smith. Right tackle, defensive tackle, junior Logan Davis. Right defensive end, sophomore Byron Borhaus. Our linebackers in the middle, senior Anthony Soberanis. Sophomore Mason Bowman is our other inside linebacker. And we go to our defensive backfield cornerbacks. Sophomore Eli Sailors, senior Caden Jones, and our two safeties, sophomore Michael Allred and junior Chandler Bowden. That rounds out our starting defense.
We're going to discuss the offensive starting line. On our line, number 54, Denver Smith, the left tackle. He's a senior. Number 55, Hudson Thompson, left guard, a sophomore. Number 60, Logan Davis, the center. He's a junior. Number 52, Anthony Soberanis, the right guard, and he's a senior. Number 53, Grant Hoover, right tackle, a junior. And number 10, Carter the Mullet Charlton, the tight end. He's a junior. And your running backs, Mason Bowman, he's a tailback, a sophomore. He's number 4. Number 18, Matthew Montgomery is the quarterback. He's a sophomore. You know, thinking about this and hearing you guys talk earlier, man, what a talented group coming up.
Sophomore group is a loaded group. The junior group's a good group. It's a lot of good years coming up.
That's right. Hey, wide receivers, number 1, Chandler Bowden, a junior. Number 2, Eli Sailors, he's a sophomore. Number 3, Hayden Downtown Jones, a wide receiver. He's a senior. Michael Allred is a wide receiver, sophomore. Number 8. Number 20, Logan Sparks. He's a wide receiver and a junior. So that rounds out our offensive set there.
Looks like Gordonsville won the toss and going to receive. We got about 48 seconds before the game starts. I'm gonna let y'all have it, and I'm gonna get back here on the behind the scenes like Mr. Neal was doing during our pregame show. So
well, that's all right. Hey, we enjoy it. So
y'all take it away.
Listen, Coach, I'm glad you're here with me.
Yeah, I'm glad I'm here too. I'm excited to be up here with you guys.
Yeah, you can keep me straight. It's also warm up here.
It's a little warm, yeah.
I already shed a jacket.
My back's already sweating a little bit.
It's going to be a fun night, I believe. I think if we come out and play just some good, solid football tonight, we'll be okay. But I think we're going to have to protect that passing game that Gordonsville has, they've got some dynamite running backs, from what I understand. So
yeah, they do. I was mentioning to Rick earlier in the pregame that to open up the running game, we're going to have to hit some pass plays.
Oh yeah,
down the field a little bit and kind of loosen that defense up a little bit.
We're going to have to be confident in doing that.
Yes.
It's one of those things you can't load up and run the ball the whole time. You've got to be able to have a little variety in there, and that's what we're expecting.
Yeah. We were talking about on the RPO, Neil, that Matthews going to have to keep it multiple times so we can open up Mason to get a little bit more space as well.
Right. Like most schools, if they study what Monterey does, they look at running backs and they know who runs well, and he's just one kid that we've got to watch out for and protect. The more times Matthew can help out on that side, even Michael Allred doing it some is going to help us.
Yeah.
Looks like Soberanis is teeing up the ball. Monterey's getting ready to kick off. And we've got football on the mountain in Monterey, Tennessee.
Yep.
Kick is high, short kick, about 10
and
yards.
Fumbles.
He fumbles it, and it looks like Monterey's got the football, it looks like. Gordonsville does. Recovered by 36.
36 has recovered that. That was a little trick pooch kick there that almost stole a possession there.
That's right. It'll start Gordonsville out on the 43-yard line. And here comes that powerful Gordonsville Tigers offense. We are going to sit here and watch what happens. We're high above tonight. This is a good thing to do. We've been on the roof several times this year, and now we're in the box here, getting to see the field. Monterey's going to have to be stout right here on the first possession.
We got
They're
a
already
penalty
throwing
on
a flag.
The play. Maybe
too many
men on the field.
Too many men on the field. Maybe that's a good thing for us to get started.
That helps.
That's exactly right. That helps. 1st and 15.
Coming out in our five-man front, 2 linebackers.
Yeah, the offense have got 2 wide outs, one on the high end, one on the low end, one lone running back. They fake the run. They look for the pass automatically.
He's
already been beat. And he drops the ball. It's incomplete.
Logan Sparks got by him, but he had a pretty good little catch up there to break that up there at the end to make a good play on the ball.
Field must be fairly muddy out there. I'm looking at already first play of the game, and they're coming up dirty.
It's pretty wet.
It's going to be soupy out there tonight. Here comes the play in for Gordonsville.
So we got 2nd and 15.
Let's see what happens
a
again.
Heavy run set by
a little
Gordonsville
I
here.
formation. No wide outs at all. They're under center. They snap the ball. They pitch out. Here's that
left.
strong running
number
back.
10.
Number 10's got the ball.
Got about 6 yards.
About 6. It's going to be about 3rd and 8.
He's close to the line of scrimmage originally there. He might be a half a yard over. So they're going to be 3rd and 9 right here. I sure would like to see them punt.
It'd be nice first, yes.
First possession of the game, and they stop it. Michael Allred gets a stop there for Monterey. We're going to have to be stingy on that run tonight. Those guys are going to be able to. They've got a big offensive line, it looks like, for Gordonsville, so they're going to be able to pop open some holes.
Heavy. Well, they've got in motion now. We're going heavy left.
Yeah, I
and
formation
the
there.
running back jumped early.
Yeah, he jumped early. They were going to hand off to number 10. That's going to be a penalty.
Make it 3rd and 13. Little illegal motion there.
That's right. Maybe they're having a hard time. I guess the nerves get to them when they think they've got a game under wraps. All I've heard from lately is watching fans on Coach T and those kind of things and the message boards, and I see that we get a lot of activity there, but a lot of people thought this was just a dead game. This is just a giveaway, and that Gordonsville's going to take it over. Maybe Gordonsville's just not quite ready to play tonight.
Well, that's two penalties out of 3 plays, so definitely not the start you want. Now they're going They're going little trips, little twins left, tight end over there to the left too.
Got 2 wide outs, 1 lone running back. They snap the ball. They're looking to pass
got
automatically.
Good pressure, and he is sacked.
There's count.
I want to say
number
Grant
53,
Hoover.
number 10, the mullet comes through.
Grant Hoover, Carter Charlton, David Walker was back there.
That's right. Du-Bois in there.
Du-Bois back there, and that's a really good start for our defense. And
that's exactly right. Listen, that's exactly what our boys need. They need to come out firing all pistons.
Neil, we brought it there too. We came a little pressure there, right up the gut. And that's exactly
what we needed. See what happens here. They're getting ready to punt. They snap the ball, kicks in the air.
It
looks short.
He's kind of come off the left. Yeah,
it's
very good.
Dead on the ground.
Dead on the ground. Kind of a shank, a little bit of a shank there, Neil. And
so we're going to be on the 45-yard line, roughly.
About
maybe
44.
Just a little shy.
Yeah. We got great. This is as good a start as we could ask for tonight.
That's exactly right. Let's load them up right here and see what these guys are going to do.
You know, the one thing, kind of pregame watching Gordonsville with their, they got some great looking skill kids. One thing where we might have a little bit of advantage is our line of scrimmage. Their lines of scrimmage are not particularly as bigger than they've been.
Right. Yeah, I mean they're good size.
I'm not taking it. But most of the time, that's kind of one of their.
Here we're snapping the ball in shotgun formation. We had 1 lone back in the backfield. Allred, we're rolling out to throw the ball, and it's a short pass deflected. It looks like it was intended for Caden Jones. It looks like they got a little hand on that one. Matthew is really close to the line of scrimmage to throw the ball there, and that's hard to do, especially rolling out. You kind of lose positioning there as a quarterback.
He get tipped like that and almost was picked off. And we definitely don't want that to happen because there wasn't anybody down.
Yeah, there we go. Listen, we're going to wind it up. Hey, look here. 3 wide outs, shotgun formation, 1 lone back. Got 2 close to us here. We're going to hand off to Michael Allred. Allred's going to get a few yards. He gets taken down by number 5 for Gordonsville.
Neil going to have about 3rd and 8. Looks like both defenses have come out ready to play a little bit tonight.
They are ready to play. Number 5 is Bryson Greer, running back typically for Gordonsville, makes a stop. Michael Allred gets a few yards for us. It's going to be 3rd and 7.
We're going twins left. Charlton's kind of the H-back left, so kind of on the same formation.
Here we put number 4 in. We fake to Bowman. We throw the pass to number 2,
Sailors,
Eli Sailors, and he drops the ball.
the ball.
It's an incomplete. He had it in his hands.
So that's going to bring up 4th and 7, Neil, from the 42, and it looks like Anthony Soberanis has come in, Neil, to punt for us.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's
Probably
kind of
the right-
expected.
yeah.
Game. That's what I would probably end up doing myself. We like to second guess a lot of coaching up here a lot of times, and we're good about that. We're like, I'd punt right here. No, I'd call it time. We do that a lot. So let's see how we cover this punt. Ball's in the air. It's kicked. It's a high punt. That's a solid punting, fair catch on the 10-yard line.
Good. That's a smart move by Coach Hughes, and back him up. And with this wet field, you never know. Get a turnover down there.
Well, that was Peyton Clymer that called for the fair catch for Gordonsville. Monterey brings out their defense again. Let's see if they're going to be stingy again and hold them down. We want to limit big plays, and I know we've talked about this in the past that we just can't give up, chunk plays, 12, 15 yards at a carry, 20 yards at a time. Those things are the ones that really deaden your defense and definitely give you great field advantage for 121 listeners so far for the Monterey Sports Network. We appreciate you guys. Please leave us questions out there. They've snapped the ball. The running back, number 10's got it. He's ran.
A very good holding. He probably did get a first down.
Yeah,
all he did with the ball, though, is he down.
I don't know if he was
We
down.
came up with the ball, but I believe the ref's already calling him down.
Number 12, Borjas, has the ball in his hands, but they might have got away with one right there. It looks like he got about 8.5 yards there. 299 people have checked in online. We appreciate our YouTube listeners on Monterey Sports Network. If you have questions, Rick McNeil over here, our producer, is taking care of that tonight. Here comes Gordonsville back in their line. Under center with the I formation.
A heavy run set here.
They're going to run.
10 gets
Number 10 gets it and jukes out, and look here. He's out of bounds. He gets a first down. Maybe another 5 yards or so, wouldn't you say, Coach?
Yeah, about 4 yards there. So it's going to be 1st and 10 from about the 21-yard line. Our end's was close to being on containment there. Just let him slip outside just a little bit.
Well, what is your thought on swapping ends?
We do that a lot when we play. Just kind of if you got an end that's good against the run,
right?
Give him the wide side of the field. Let him play that wide, for sweeps and things like that. If you got the wide side of the field to go.
Yeah, Gordonsville snaps the ball. It's
fumble
a fumble.
On the play. We got it.
Looks like Monterey's got it.
We have fell on the ball.
That's exactly right. It's a drop ball by Gordonsville. Let's see, it's tough. We're looking for you.
Dubois.
21. Mr. Walker Dubois comes up with the fumble recovery. That's pretty awesome. That's exactly what we needed. Great field position for us. We're on the 20-yard line.
20-yard line.
Just a couple of short plays, and we can be in the end zone right here.
Dubois been in there quite a bit so far on defense and right in there. And, of course, he got Player of the Week a few weeks ago, too.
He did, yeah.
So he's really coming on the defensive end for us. Just kind of flies around, makes plays.
Well, that's kind of what a couple of those kids do. They're known to be everywhere on the field on defense, and that's what we like about them. They don't sit in one position. They can be a cornerback, but they might be in the backfield a few plays later. So
we're going in a big old heavy run set here.
That's exactly right. Looks like Michael Allred's going to get the run. Or no, that's Bowman,
that's
isn't
Bowman.
it? Yeah, that's Bowman.
He's probably.
And there's a lot of kids, man. It looks like they had him by the face mask there.
Looks like about 3 yards on the game.
Yeah. For us tonight, so we're watching for that. He's going to take some punishment, I'm sure. If they get a chance to lay a lick on him, they definitely will. Matthew Montgomery's racing back out to the huddle to call the play. Gordonsville is being secretive here on defense. You see they're lining up with guys on line. They're showing 2 on the line, and then they're going to move them around and jockey them.
Got another heavy run set here, Neil. Two up backs there. Looks like we're going to.
That's exactly right. Bowman gets the ball. He races through.
Yeah, good run. Very good run.
It's more than a first down there. That's another 9 or 10 yard gain there for Bowman. That was a nice big hole that the Monterey line blew open.
Went right side of that line right there. I believe that was Grant Hoover running off Grant Hoover over there. And it's now 1st and goal from the 6-yard line, maybe the 5.5. I might just Neil stay in that kind of formation there. It looks like that's working
until they stop it. Yeah, repeatedly
looks like
stop
we're going right back to it.
Well, this is a protective set. We're in the shotgun here. You never know when the blitz is coming, and we're looking to run the ball again. Matthew
kept
keeps
up the
it
field,
up
it
the
is
middle.
in.
It's a
Touchdown.
touchdown. Monterey High School, the Wildcats score first. That makes it 6-0 with 6:45 left in the first quarter. That's what we want to see, guys. Capitalize on their mistakes. That's what we've got to do.
You know, I talked to Rick earlier, and we had mentioned in pregame that Matthew's going to have to keep some of those and make them count.
That's exactly
and
right.
He just did it. He's going to have to keep some of those and keep that defense honest off Mason Bowman, and exactly what we did there. And nice capitalization off the turnover.
Abner Felix kicks one through the uprights. He's our freshman kicker for us. He's done a fantastic job this year for the Monterey Wildcats.
It's a good can't ask for a better start there for our team.
That's
good
exactly
defense
right.
and a short field and taking advantage of it.
That's exactly. First quarter, it's 7-0. Monterey's in the lead. We sure are thankful that we have a great sponsorship coming out to help us out this year, but we couldn't do it with a lot of our great sponsors that we have. First Volunteer Bank, our broadcast booth sponsor. They're your neighborhood bank. And remember, they're the 10 East Commercial Avenue, Monterey, Tennessee, 931-646-5501. So this is right here to kick the ball off again. This is what we want to do. We want to capitalize on mistakes. We want to make great gains in running, and they're going to have to step up and stop it.
Yeah.
You know, we knew we had a strong running game to come out with, but here in a few minutes, I sure would love to see some passing gains. And, you know, Hitting Sailors, our talented sophomore, receiver that we've got. He's a great kid to catch the ball. Chandler Bowden, another one. If he can get open, sure, I want to see that.
Exactly, and I think if you can run the ball well, that could set that up to make some of those some of those play action passes coming out of that.
Gordonsville had 6 plays, two penalties and a fumble.
Hey, we'll take that every time. The ball is kicked by Soberanis. It's a roller. I don't think he intended that. Number 7 picks it up for Gordonsville, heads to the outside, gets pulled down. It looks like number 1, Chandler Bowden, makes the tackle.
I'm going to be 1st and 10 from about the
42,
41.
41,
yeah,
yes,
41,
sir.
Yeah.
So we know that they're going to come back out and try to punish us with running a little bit and then try to open it up. They've got some speedy receivers. I noticed earlier when they got to cut open there. They beat Logan Sparks for half a minute. Logan caught back up, made a good stop, and it was an incomplete pass. But
kickoff tackle was made by a freshman, Aiden Reagan, on the tackle there. So good play by him to the outside there.
Attaboy Aiden.
Yeah.
Hey, they're lined up in I formation under center. They're going to run the ball again. Number 10
He's
gets the ball, bounces outside. He's running wide open. He's tackled by number 8, it looks like.
Allred saved
one. That's a long chunk play that we talked about. We don't want to give up.
And Neil, it's looking like they're running off that left side of the line there. That kind of seems to be the side of the line that they're really
around the tackle.
Around the tackle right there, and he's good enough to bounce that thing to the outside, and we got to stay home there.
Yeah, and blocking for the line is crucially important to a run game, and if you can capitalize that run game against certain kids, it kind of demoralizes them a little bit, and that's what we don't want to see. Looks like they're loaded up again under the center with an I formation. I would say they're running the ball again. They give it to number 10.
And we say
he gets stopped then.
Denver Smith was right there.
There we go. We like that. Big Denver coming right out. That's a no-gain play there. Yeah, Soberanis is always in on a play, it seems like. Yeah.
Second and 10, so no gain on that play here.
And as expected, they're coming out. Oh, look here, they're sending some wideouts, one on each side. They're tied in on the tight ends there. There's 3 guys, and they're still in the I formation. They're going to run the ball again with number 4, a tailback.
Yeah, they got a hold
he
on
gets
58.
A hold, and it's going to be coming back. That's number 4, Tyler Gregory. He carries. It looks like it's going to come back. A lot of laundry on the field. We like that against them.
That one was pretty blatant there on the number 58 for Gordonsville. He had a pretty good hold of Byron Borhaus there on the edge there. I knew it looked a little too good to be true there.
Yeah, they've ran one side only. And I'm wondering if they've picked out a couple of guys they're going to try to pick out through the game, and that makes a big difference, Hey, I like seeing that backwards progression there. We like the laundry on the field against Gordonsville.
Second down, Mineral Springs.
Yeah, second down, and that might be Mayland. I'm not sure. Yeah.
Y'all bringing out these small towns. Y'all
That's exactly
know those
right.
towns up here. I don't know.
That's right. 5:24 left in the first quarter. 7-0. Monterey's in the lead. Gordonsville's starting here. They're going to go from the shotgun this time. They've got that talented number 10, Darrell Holt, as the running back. He's a senior in the back. He's going to probably get a run right here. This is what we expected. Look, that's a hold right here. Look, number 10's being held by number 8, and now he's thrown to the ground.
Yeah.
That's going to be a lot going on there.
It was not
Yeah, that
called
was
on.
a hold. I don't know why the flags doesn't come out, but that's yeah. Number 8, Trayson Davis grabs a hold of number 10 and holds him back.
Yeah.
That is not a play that you would normally see, but he had a hold of his jersey, holding him, just pushing him.
You know, I'm noticing, Neil, that Tyler Gregory is running quarterback right now.
That's right.
He's not the year, unless the Matthew number 3's been their quarterback, and he's not.
They were working 2 out before the game. Here's a
Okay.
fake run. Number 10 grabs him and takes him
good.
back, and he's trying to rip it out of his hands. He throws him to the ground.
Yeah, that's a very good play.
That's
by
a
Carter
that's a
Charlton.
payback play for number 10, Carter Charlton.
Excellent defensive
The
end
mullet
play
comes
right there.
in. He shows them, hey, why you don't run to one side. And I think he was a little hyped up. He was ready to go that
he
play.
was. He also set that edge right there where you couldn't go outside. You had to bounce it in, and he did a really good job.
And the
of
long
playing
arms of Carter Charlton catches them running right there. Yeah.
Well, a little, like you said, a little aggression there on that tackle.
Yeah, he wanted a little payback right there. Here comes number 3, Matthew Albritton, the quarterback. He's running in. They've ran a couple of quarterbacks on us.
It looks like we're going for it here.
Yeah. It's 4th and 13 with 3:39 left in the first quarter. 7-0 is the score. They've got 4 wideouts, 3 on the high end, 1 on the low end. They're in the shotgun formation. They snap the ball. They're throwing a flag.
Movement.
That's illegal
Yeah.
procedure in
Number
the
10.
back. Number 10 moving before the ball's ever snapped. It's against him. That's going to back it up 5 more yards. That'll be 4th and 18.
Yeah. Little bit early. A little bit wanted to go just a hair early there, Neil. And,
Yeah.
It's
Too
getting
anxious to run
that's
is what
right.
that is.
It's getting to the point where I know you might want to go for it, but you're going to give us good field position if this isn't made.
Yeah, this isn't a made time. They've got 18 yards to go for a first down. If they don't punt, it would be puzzling to me why they wouldn't, but we'll see what happens here.
Especially Wildcat defense shutting them down this year.
Yeah, they're coming back. They're going for it right here. They're trying to get a first down.
Neil, I want to pay attention to number 4. He's their best receiver. I want to see if they maybe want to try to get anything one-on-one with him.
This time they stop. They're looking at passing.
There you go.
It collapsed.
He's
Number
down.
54, Denver Smith comes in
Smith with
and
the
sacks
sack.
him in the ground. Hey, look at that. We're on the 48-yard line to start out our possession. That's a nice forward out for us.
Neil, back to what I just mentioned, that you don't get that now. Now you've given us half a field.
Yeah, you should have punted the ball, but hey, you know they're going to be stingy as much as they can. Gordonsville's been a good team all year long. They played a hard early schedule in the season, I
very hard,
noticed.
yes.
But they've had a softer schedule at the end. They've not had to play anybody that has a stingy defense lately. You know, they went up to Cedar Hill, and they played Joe Burns. Even though they complained about it being cold, looks like a funny spot to me right here.
Yeah.
They've got us back about the 46.5-yard line, or maybe 47. But, you know, maybe that's what they needed. They need to be a wake-up call to see what defense is like, because we're just not going to let them run easily. No. Here comes Monterey. We're back in the shotgun. We're
spread.
Yeah, we're going to spread them out. We've got 4 receivers right here. They snap the ball. We're running the ball right here, right up the middle. Bowman gets over the 50-yard line. He's about 51 yards. That's good to see.
Be about 4 or 5 yards on that carry, Neil. It's going to be 2nd and 5. That's a good down. Good down to have a short, 2nd and short.
That's exactly right.
I can't hear too much down there, but it sounds noisy down there.
Yeah, it's the Gordonsville
stands.
fans banging on the bleachers and that kind of stuff. We knew they'd be rowdy tonight, but that's okay. We like that. We like seeing the The crowds will be energized. It'll just get everybody going. Here's the snap. It's
Pass.
high. It's a pass.
Oh.
It's deflected. Oh, man, it's an incomplete pass intended for number 2, Eli Sailors, the sophomore.
Sailors was there, too. He was open.
Wide open.
He was wide open. Yeah, number 7 got up there, and that's 2 they've batted down. So
That's exactly right. Matthew's going to have to back up just a little bit to give himself some room to be able to see. That's the problem. You roll out and you're close to the line, you're going to get them batted down. We see that in the pros a lot. You see it in college a lot, and it's going to happen here. We're training kids nowadays that you raise your hands.
Yes.
You can't do anything else. Raise your hands. Hey, we're coming back to the line of scrimmage. We're in the shotgun formation.
Spread formation here. Got Caden Jones down here the bottom.
Hey, we've ran the ball. Quarterback's keeper right there. He's got a first down. That's exactly right.
Very good play call there. Spread them out and just run up the gut there.
You know, that's something you mentioned earlier.
Yeah.
We're going to have to see Matthew carry the ball some, and especially when it's short field.
I'm looking at this ref on Gordonsville side. I think he's got a short just a little bit. They're not moving the chains.
They're not moving the chains. They're going to measure it out. We're short by 4 inches at the most.
Yeah, it's going to be less than maybe a foot, maybe less than a foot.
They're coming out to measure.
Yeah, they're short, but it's not by much.
Yeah, let's see what happens right here. Oh no! Look at that, man. That's a
yard.
12 inches right there. Yeah, that's.
It's not a good. I don't know about that spot there.
Yeah, it looked like he was in. That's all right. You know, one short play. It's 3rd and a half a yard to go. We can definitely get it in right here.
Yeah.
I'm going to say we're going to have to run off the side here and maybe around the guards, tackles area, somewhere in there.
I like the
where we ran heavy.
Yeah, I like the formation deal down there when we score the touchdown. Maybe go something like that, a little quick, something quick.
Oh, yeah.
You also got a pretty bruising quarterback. He can sneak it in there.
He's not skinny and small. He's fairly
got some
thick.
muscles, so he can get that half yard. It's not much.
Let's see what happens. What I'd like to see is a first down and turn right around and go quick with a no huddle.
Yeah.
I know we've seen some of that before, and they've kind of worked on it, but to rush this line out, look at this. They're setting up for a run right here, guys, and let's see what happens.
Yep, there he goes.
Keeper,
and he got it.
Oh,
look out. Look, he's gone. He's going to get caught right there about the 10. Hold on the ball. Good.
10-yard line. We are down about the 8-yard line, it looks like. 1:48 left in the first quarter, 7-0. Monterey's in the lead. What a great run by the quarterback, number 18, Matthew Montgomery. Man, he snuck right out on that.
Hey,
game plan, what you said earlier, that is exactly what's happening, man.
What we're doing. And great block by 55, Hudson Thompson. He was the fullback there, and kind of they doubled that nose there, and he had quite a hole there.
Oh yeah. Well,
we're going to come back out in it again. It looks like, and I'm with you. I would still.
We're back in the shotgun formation. We've
got power left.
Yeah, power left, but we're running to the right. Look here at Bowman, gets caught up by one guy. Number 4 in the back gets the tackle.
Yeah.
4 against 4 out there. Hey, listen, we've got 140 listeners right now currently on YouTube. We appreciate you guys. If you are wondering what's going on and we've not given you enough information, please reach out to us. Send questions in. Rick McNeil, our producer, is definitely here to take that on. We've had 472 check-ins.
Wow.
So that's pretty awesome for a ball game at night. We'd like to say thank you for the people in Gordonsville. I know I've heard a lot of people say you've got a lot of listeners in this area right now.
I got a lot of family in Gordonsville, so it's kind of some little personal.
Little personal. I got you. Hey, we're lined up in the shotgun formation again. Michael Allred, the lone back.
Yep. Fake it
up. It's a fake. It's a throw. They're throwing to number 12. And he almost has it at the goal line. That's Byron Borhaus. It's an incomplete pass. He was behind the defensive back.
I believe it was defensive back from Gordonsville, Peyton Clymer, made a saving touchdown play there. Kind of read that.
Number 11, yeah.
Yeah, he was there and snuffed that out. And maybe a little higher throw, and that's a pretty easy. What do they call on ESPN? You got mossed.
Yeah, you got mossed.
He would close.
Here comes some of our big guys out. Looks like we're sending some guys in. We're going to spread it out. Maybe look at another pass right here. So do we call a penalty? I didn't see what happened right there. I didn't see the call. Let's see what happens here. He's calling it now. Is that right? I didn't see what happened.
There are a couple things that could maybe a legal man downfield. I didn't see it, but that would be it was a 5-yarder, so it had to be something similar to that.
Yeah, it's on the 10-yard line.
Maybe
we're spreading them out again here.
Yep.
Look at this.
Yeah.
We've got Bowman in the backfield along with the quarterback, number 18, Matthew Montgomery. It's a snap. They're looking to pass
again.
They're throwing again. That's a low pass intended for number 3, Caden Jones. Just low and way outside there.
You know, I'm looking at what's been successful. I maybe would have stayed that power run game a little bit because that was chewing up some yards.
You know, the same
that's
thing.
That's why I'm up here, not down there.
Yeah, you know, the same thing we talked about Gordonsville doing, passing a lot and then spreading in, having that talented running back they have coming through. We're doing the same thing right now.
Yep.
We're trying to spread them out. We've got 3 on the high end, 1 on the low end. So we've got 1 lone back in the backfield. We're looking at checking it out. Here goes Bowman.
Yeah,
He's
and
running.
he is in.
Bowman
What a
is
run.
a touchdown
What
for
a
Mason
run.
Bowman, number 4.
What a run.
That's exactly right. Nice run. He heads to the right side of the field and cuts back to the left. He crosses the goal line. We've got a minute. We've got 19.9 seconds left on the scoreboard until the second quarter. We're sending number 22, our freshman kicker, out. And if he's doing what he's been doing all year long, he's going to put him through the sticks right here, through the wickets. He's set up, and he's a lefty, too. I love that. Look at this. Oh, it got blocked. He missed it. Yeah. That's a blocked field goal attempt, so it's 13-0 is the score. 19 seconds left in the first quarter. Monterey Wildcats have the lead. Listen, we appreciate you checking in all the times on the YouTube. We want you guys to reach out to us. If there's certain questions you have, please ask. And, hey, we couldn't do this without our sponsors. So Volunteer Electric Co-op, our pregame show sponsor, it's in more than 80 years of operation. The VEC has grown and prospered, bringing prosperity to the region it serves. Volunteer Electric Co-op, powered by the people you know. Hey, guys, we couldn't do this without people like that. They're the ones that support us and give us the opportunity to be able to stand up here and call games. And we sure do appreciate each and every sponsor that we have. And if you get a chime and you get a chance, stop by and let them know you heard their commercial on our network. And that'd be something I know they'd like to hear. Coach, what do you think? What's going to happen right here? We're going to kick the ball off again.
I think you're going to get a. This is a big drive for Gordonsville coming up here. You're in a hole. You're not going to get the ball at the half. It doesn't look like you're stopping us on the run at all at the moment. This is a big drive for them. I mean, they're going to have to get some points here, or you might be down 3 scores quick.
Well, anything can happen right now. Monterey seems to be high on the horse at the moment, as we like to say sometimes. Soberonis is backed up. He's getting ready. He's checking his line, but
we've kicked a couple different ones here.
Look at this. That's a hard one right up the middle, all the way to the back. Number 23 picks it up for Gordonsville. They've got him in the middle, and he goes down about the 35-yard line. No whistle still on the field.
And they
how do they not blow a whistle?
They had him. It should have been forward progress to the 35. They're going to get the ball at the 40-yard line.
That is terrible. I don't usually like to complain a whole lot about it, but that's not good. All year long we've been blown at stopping progression of the play, and they give him forward progress, and then they let him carry him another 5 yards. That's terrible. Anyway, hey, listen, we're not going to worry about it. We're going to jump back on defense right here.
We're going to get him right here. Like I said, I'd expect a pretty good drive here by Gordonsville.
Yeah, Gordonsville's going to try to run the ball again. Their quarterback's under center. They've got the I formation. They've got number 23 as a wideout. Here comes number 16 running into the game.
Yeah, they only had 10 on the field there.
10 on the field. That's Wyatt Pemberton, a wide receiver. He's playing tight end at the moment. They snap the ball. It looks like a run to number 10. He stops. Is there no hold there?
Yeah,
they do throw the flag.
Yeah.
Number 53 for Gordonsville holds
like
number 53 for Monterey.
And Grant was calling for that quick.
Yeah, Ray Skurlock's holding there, Grant Hoover. So they're going to lose 5 yards. That's great. Looked like they got about 5 in the run right there. And
it's going to be about first and 16.
Yeah, 1st and 16 roughly. There's 0 time left on the clock. I don't know. I didn't hear a buzzer out there, so we're We're going to change field position here, or are they going to let them play one more out? Yeah. Yeah, Monterey's up 13-0. We're going to start the second quarter here in just a minute. But once again, we could not do what we do without talented and awesome sponsorship. The IDK Cafe usually sponsors and still does sponsor our player of the game. They're open tonight after the game to accommodate all the Wildcat Nation. Go by and see them. I know they've got a great special, the Wildcat Burger Combo. It looks like we're going to get one more playoff before the end of the quarter. They've come back out to the field. Quarterback is under center for Gordonsville. They're in the eye back there. Look at number 10. He's ready to go. He's still moving a lot. They're looking at passing the ball here, and they overthrow it. Incomplete. So that's going to be it'll start second down, but we're going to change over. Here come our Wildcats coming to the sideline to talk.
A very good quarter, Neil. Very, very good defense, offense, special teams, everything kind of clicking there. And now we got them to start the second quarter backed up and exactly how we want it.
That's exactly right. Listen, I mentioned IDK Cafe. If you can't go by and see them and you want to know what's going on with them, you can check them out on Facebook or call them at 931-584-0174. Also, I couldn't do anything without mentioning A1 Auto Repair, expert auto repair, everything from battery exchanges to complicated engine repairs. They're located on Monterey Highway 70. You can give them a call today or maybe tomorrow since it's Friday night, isn't that right? 931-839-3013. That's 931-839-3013. Got a break in action for about 25 seconds or so. Monterey's talked to their boys. Coach Hughes down there giving it to them, telling them what they needs out of them. Then he's going to run them back out to the field. We're swapping sides right here, Coach.
We're when it's one of those where you're getting those down a distance and with a wet ball and
sloppy field,
and the passes start sailing over your heads because it's wet. And
that's exactly right. Maybe that is an advantage that we didn't really foresee at the beginning of the game. We've heard how strong and powerful run game that Gordonsville has. Maybe they've just not been tested as much as we thought they were. I knew that they had some really good games this year, but Monterey has showed up to play football tonight, so that's exciting to see.
They got a little shotgun. They're going to go twins. Start out with twins left here, and
that number 10 in the backfield for him. Maybe he'll move again. He's still moving early. Quarterback keeper. They try to run to the middle. He gets stuffed by number 52, Grant Hoover. Right.
Soberanis on that.
Oh, Soberanis. Number 54. We're good right there. Number 52 comes in. Soberanis. I thought it was 54. It looked like 54 slipped right there. Is that Denver Smith?
Yeah, we got third and long again, 3rd and 12.
Yeah, he came up a little gimpy. He's back out there, though. He's not going to quit. These guys don't just give up that easy. Here we are again on a wide set. You got
looks like Neil. We're going to go a little more, maybe a nickel type defense. Bringing extra D back in, and they're going to call timeout.
They're going to call timeout and talk about it. Looks like they were lining up. They had two receivers on each end. Tight formation on the right side, but they still had that lone running back, number 10, in the background there. I'm sure he's going to pick up a few yards for him later on. But, hey, like I said, sports out here tonight. We're loving it at Monterey High School. If you have not had a chance to see a game, we're so glad that you joined us on YouTube at the Monterey Sports Network. But we've got some great sponsorship we'd like to talk about. The Thornton Agency, representing over 20 companies, can tailor the right plan to every need at the best possible rate. Building relationships one client at a time. You can give Josh a call at 931-252-4659. So I've taken a chair high above everybody that's working up the desk here and looking out, and I keep looking. I'm like, what are they doing? They're on their phones. They're checking Coach T. They're checking scores. People are texting. It's been something
wild
else.
Up here, isn't it?
It has been wild tonight. So
the Gordonsville Tigers had 13 plays with a -2 yards.
Wow.
In the first quarter.
So here we are. We're trying to sneak 2 receivers in on the far side after the timeout's called. It's 11:18 left in the second quarter, 13-0. Monterey's in the lead. It's 3rd and 12 for Gordonsville Tigers. One lone back. They're looking to pass again. They're in the back. Number 53, Grant Hoover is down and spins him down, and that's another sack for Grant Hoover. That's 3 this game. He lost another 10, 12, 15 yards on that particular sack.
I tell you, Neil, what I'm watching is when they go back to pass, they are having a hard time with Denver and Grant on coming through the line.
Yeah.
They are having a difficult time with our defensive tackles and getting them stopped. And you know, it's biting them. They're getting in long distance downs, and they have a chance. We have a chance to open this up right here.
Fourth and 23. It's a short snap. They pick it up, and it's almost blocked by number 77. It's an errant kick close to the 50-yard line, rolls down to the 44. Gordonsville touches it.
And we got good field position.
There we go. Another good field position right here. Hey, guys, if you don't get a chance to do anything, check out Monterey Drugs, your hometown pharmacy. They treat you like a neighbor, not just a number. Located in the Save-A-Lot Shopping Center on Elmore Street. You can give them a call at 931-839-6777. 931-839-6777. Another great sponsor we have, guys. Looks like Monterey Wildcats are going back on offense here.
That drive was 4 plays, negative 15 yards.
Yep.
You know what? Our defense has done this all year. Hey, we're coming into the shotgun formation.
Spread formation.
We're going to spread them out here. 2 on the high end, 2 on the low end. One lone running back in the backfield. Matthew Montgomery gets the snap. He looks for a screen pass. Chandler Bowden gets it. He goes another 6 yards or so. 0 for number 8 for Gordonsville, rolling him way out of bounds. Could have been easily a penalty there.
They ain't calling a whole lot, are they?
No, they're not, but that's all right. As long as we keep chunking in plays here 5 and 6 yards at a time, it doesn't really matter.
Well, you backed him up another couple of yards.
Yeah.
Got a flag over there.
Got a flag by this.
I didn't see the flag. Little laundry on the field.
Backs
us up 5 yards.
See what he says here.
Yeah, they've got.
Yeah, you know, Neil, I don't know. Either it was a formation issue or false start.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all right, though. That's a screen pass that we can come back to later on and attempt again. That'll keep them definitely honest on the defensive side. If we run 4 wideouts, they don't know what's happening there. Look at this. We're going 4 wideouts again. What would be the chances that we run back-to-back plays here? I don't know that it would be the same one.
I would look, Neil, for maybe an inside run here, just on this play here, just something safe.
It is. Nope, it's a pass. Oh, and he
threw behind him.
Misses Eli Sailors. That could have been easily a passing catch for 10 yards. Nobody was covering him right there. That's all right.
He's still been running.
Yeah, that's an incomplete pass. That's all right. Yeah, the kid was running way ahead of Matthew right there. Matthew's going to have to throw out in front of Eli tonight if he wants to catch one.
Man, and we mentioned it. We got to hit those.
That's exactly right.
As the game goes on, we got to hit those little passes. That's going to open up the middle of the run game, the middle of the field. Let Mason Bowman be able to get some more space. I like that we're trying it.
Yep. 10 minutes and 4 seconds left in the second quarter. 13-0 is your score. Monterey leads. We're in the shotgun formation. We're looking to pass again. They're in the backfield. They grab a hold of him this time all the way back to the 30-yard line. That's going to be a sack. It looks like number 2. Number 2 for Gordonsville. That would be – I don't see a 2 on Gordonsville. 7. Will Dudney. Look like number 2.
It got number 2. Number 2 sacked him. I don't know. I don't have that on my roster.
Yeah. Maybe that's Jay Foster.
Jay Foster.
I doubt it. He's a 7th grade quarterback. I don't think so. Listen, it's a long third, and I don't know. This is third and Mayland for Monterey. This is not what we wanted. This is the first time we've had a little trouble getting the ball going.
Neil, this could be a very safe run play and punt back and take our lumps and let's don't do anything.
Live to play another time. Got a man in motion, number 2, Eli Sailors. They snap the ball. They're looking to pass again. They throw the ball. Chandler Bowden's deep, but he's out of bounds.
Lead him out of bounds.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, safe.
Yeah, safe play.
If it's picked off, it's almost like a punt, and let's get a punt off and play a little defense. And
our defense has been stout tonight, so that'll be a safe exchange.
From up here, Neil, you can just tell the field. You can see how muddy it's getting. I can look up here and just see the footprints and everything.
Oh yeah, it's even worn in the first quarter of the game. You could tell a big difference. The field was already really wet. We're snapping the ball again. Look at this, and boom, it's a punt, almost blocked. It's a high one. I think it might have been tipped
a little bit.
It's rolling for Monterey down to the 40-yard line. Look at that. Ball is dead at the 40-yard line.
I don't – he might do that, but he sure seemed like he was a little bit close to the line of scrimmage there on that punt. That's why you you get like that, you're gonna get something blocked if you get that close. But that might be his style, get it out quick, and that's how far he wants to be.
That's exactly right. Listen, if you've not checked out some of our fantastic sponsors, we sure wish you would. Hey, Volunteer Bank is our broadcast booth sponsor. They've taken care of us so well. They're your neighborhood bank, and remember, they're the bank with personality at 210 East Commercial Avenue in Monterey, Tennessee. Their number's 931-646-5501. Give them a call tomorrow. It's Saturday. I guess they're open half a day. 931-646-5501. Gordonsville snapped the ball already. It's a run play for number 10. He gets quite a few yards, about 7, it looks like, for number 10. They blow a hole into the line right there. That's number 10, Darryl Holt, the running back, a senior, 5'7", 175 pounds. He looks a whole lot bigger than that from up here.
Yeah. It's a 7-yard gain.
Got to shut them down.
Got to shut that down, especially coming off that left side of that line. They seem to like to go to. They're going at Byron's side.
Yeah, they're going up to Byron Borjas' side here. Maybe they need to switch them around and make them run the other way. Looks like we're moving around. We're heavy here in the box. We're going to make sure to check the run.
Going to go off tackle
again. It's a run again. Great stepping sideways. He gets a first down. They're pulling him back. This is what happens. They don't blow the whistle.
They don't.
Yeah.
He got the first by about 1.5 yards.
Well, we didn't get forward progression in a set of downs here earlier, but now we're getting it again. So it's a little unusual that we see that. I guess we're barking about official calls again. It's hard not to do as fans, There comes number 3, Caden Jones, hustling off the side. Not sure what's happening here.
Neil, that was an off tackle with a guard pulling, so they were bringing quite a bit of linemen coming on that side.
They're bringing the heavyweights to bust a hole open for that guy.
7 minutes
Same
and
thing.
36
Got a
seconds
heavy side right here.
Yeah. We're under center to snap the ball for Gordonsville. They come
back.
They're
action.
looking to pass right here. Slinging it sideways. It's
they
caught.
got him, yep.
Oh, they did get him in bounds. It looks like a reception for number 6, Mitchell McKinley. We've got 7:22 left in the second quarter. 13-0 is your score. Monterey Wildcats in the lead. Let's see what happens here, guys. They're coming back in. They've got a few little plays that have cost us, 7-8 yards at a time.
Notice tennis. Holt is out of the game right now. He's over here by the coaches. So this
pass plays right here.
Pass plays or number 4 is running a little bit for him.
Yeah, they're lined up in the I formation under center again. They snap the ball. They're handing off to number 4. He gets a hole. He gets caught maybe 3 yards or so.
Yeah, and he picked up the
first down.
Yeah. And that's a little different. They ran to the left or to the right side again. They've been running towards Byron Borjas' side mostly that we've seen, but then that's a different change. They've moved the sticks. That's a first down for the Gordonsville Tigers.
Dustin Hernandez is number 77. Has played a lot of D tackle tonight. He's been in on a few plays too.
I think he just ran out of the game. They've changed him out, probably give him a little air, and
they've brought in. I believe it's number 52, if I'm not mistaken, to come in and play nose guard. No, I'm sorry.
There's a whistle. Flags are on the field.
Hudson Thompson.
It's going to be against the Tigers, I do believe. False start. Let's see what the official calls. Bingo.
Offsides.
Offsides against Gordonsville Tigers. They're going to march the ball back. Looks like the penalty's 4 yards instead of the typically 5, but
So we got first and 15 now from the 41.
Well, it's actually first and 14. I don't
14.
think
Okay. Well, maybe that
they
too.
only marched it back 4 yards. I
yards.
mean, they didn't go all the way. It's on the camera. And it's like, that's funny. That's why I say it's crazy sometimes. It is second and 15 on the scoreboard. It's 6:25 left. 13-0. Monterey Wildcats leading in this ball game against the Gordonsville Tigers. They're snapping the ball here.
A little play action.
Play action. They're looking to pass the ball high and long. We've been beat twice. Both the receivers were behind our defense there. If that ball would have been thrown good, that would have been an easy touchdown for them. They just kind of lofted that ball, Coach, in the air.
Yeah, they did.
That wasn't.
He don't have no time to throw the ball though. Did you notice that?
Yeah,
They's all in on it.
One of those though, if we don't, we gotta look, play that a little bit better. They, like Neil said, they've been behind us
He's
a couple
That's
times.
3 or 4 times already in the ball game they've gotten behind us. They get a couple of straight shot throws, and that could be the difference in changing the game scores here, and we don't want to see that.
I tell you what I'm noticing by Gordonsville is that looks like they're going to the pass a lot more this drive than they've done the other previous drives. They, coming out even in first down and passing instead of running.
They're in the shotgun. They're looking to
again.
throw again. They're getting a block by number 10.
He's there.
He's there this time, and
Yep.
this is what we talked about. An easy reception.
Yep, touchdown.
It's called a touchdown. He had it in his
calls.
hands when he crossed the goal line there.
Yep.
That's Landon Baker, number 14, a wide receiver. He's a junior, 146 pounds, and apparently can run like the wind.
Yeah, he got behind us again there, and the ground caused it as he went in the end zone. It was I'm watching the official. He was right on it.
Yeah, he crossed the goal line with the ball in his
But like
hands.
we said, Neil, they've been going deep on us,
and they're going to do that.
They're going to do it. And
this is something I cautioned a lot of people that I talked to before the game. That's where we'll probably get beat if it's anywhere. It looks like a missed field. Oh no, it's in. So it is 13-7. 6:01 left in the second. And, the Gordonsville Tigers will have to kick off to the Monterey Wildcats.
Yeah, we mentioned that drive was coming. They're going to bring it one of these drives to get. They needed it, and that drive they got us throwing the ball. We're going to have to make a few adjustments, but one thing I noticed on that throw was he made it, but boy, Grant Hoover, they're having to double him.
Yeah, definitely.
He's in that backfield quick.
Well, and you have to double Grant, then that leaves somebody else to have to defend against Denver Smith, who that's not such an easy job.
No.
And then you leave Soberanis open for coming in to, a blitz, and it's just a whole different ball game. But I'm sure Coach Hughes has got it going in his head what to do here. We're going to get ready to receive a kick. We've got Caden Jones in the backfield, Mason Bowman in the back line of offense would be Chandler Bowden and Eli Sailors. Let's see what happens. If it were me and I'm coaching and I'm telling them to kick it as far back as they can possibly get it.
We'll give them boys a chance.
And give those guys a chance to get down the field and make a strong tackle. So let's see what happens here. The ball's getting set on the tee by Gordonsville Tigers. Looks like number 53, it looks like, is their kicker. I don't have his name right off my bat. Ray Skurlock.
Ray Skurlock, yeah.
6'1", 208. Oh, it's a squib kick through the
Yeah,
middle.
we need to get on it quick. There we go.
We fall on it. Number 20, DuBois Walker, falls on the ball. It's around the 34-yard line.
How about we put together a drive here to run out this clock here so we can get the ball back and not give them another
possession.
here.
That's exactly right. It's going to take a lot of confidence here by our Monterey Wildcats to do that. We've proved already that we can run the ball and throw the ball against them. Maybe if we just settle down a little bit and be patient right here and not get so hurried to throw the ball, maybe we can get something going here. Shotgun formation for Matthew. He hands the ball off to number 4, Mason Bowman, who's still running and gets drugged down to the ground. That might be a loss of a half a yard.
Nearly picked up about a yard and a half.
Yeah.
It'll be at 2nd and 9.
Are they going to give us that?
They're going to give us a little.
Number
They're gonna give us
44.
about a yard.
Yeah, number 44, Lucas Carter comes in. He's a 6'1" senior, 269-pound lineman for the Gordonsville Tiger. Makes the tackle. Yeah, we did get 2 yards out of it this time. We like that. Listen, they're going to be stingy. They're not just going to give Mason anything. We're going to have to settle down and really concentrate on what we're doing. Here we're one lone back in the backfield. Got one in motion. Snap the ball. Here comes
outside run here.
Outside run again for another 4 yards or so. He's up to close to the 40-yard line.
And we're looking at about 3rd and 5 here, Neil.
2:02 left in the. Oh no, I'm sorry. 5:02 left in the second quarter. And I looked in the glass and caught the reflection. It was like, hold on here. Said the wrong thing.
Monterey has 3 timeouts. Gordonsville has 2 at the moment. So plenty of time.
Here comes Matthew Montgomery.
This is a big down right here. They need to pick this up.
Yeah. And we very easily can. It just depends on what we're doing. They're going back to that heavy set again.
Yeah, heavy set
to
left.
run the ball again. So let's see if Gordonsville can slow it down. Matthew Montgomery keeps it, goes in the middle. He gets stopped close to the line of scrimmage.
He's about a yard short. I'm looking at the ref on the other side of the field. He's about a yard, maybe a yard and a half short.
That was
This is an interesting call here, Neil. I mean, you got a yard short. You really don't want to give the ball back to them, but, man, if you don't pick it up, well, they got a short field. And they had the same situation earlier in the first quarter on us.
That's exactly right. This is 4th and 3, it looks like, from the scoreboard, maybe 4th and 2.
It looks like we're going to go for it because Anthony Silveranis I don't believe he's in the game, and I know he is our punter. No, he is not in the game. Well, he is in the game. He's at guard. He's our left guard, but he is not back to punt, so we are going to go for this.
We're going to snap the ball. So see if we can get him off sides. Nope, not at all.
Fake it, and
he gets stopped behind the line of scrimmage. That is no good.
Looking at the left, both refs have him about a half-yard short, it looks like, especially the ref coming in from Gordonsville side.
It's going to be a turnover on downs.
It is going to be a turnover on downs. He's going to be a half yard short, it looks like, from up here.
Yeah, they're going to measure it, though, just to make sure.
Neil, for me, it looks like the first down is almost about 44.5-yard line, and he looks to be on about the 43, maybe, right? So this ball's going to go back to Gordonsville, first and 10 with about 3:35 left.
It gives them short coverage here in a field that they can throw a long ball. Surely Coach Hughes is getting ready here to talk to them about it. Let's see. Yeah, it's going to be about 6 inches, maybe about a foot short right there.
Yep.
That's all right. Our defense is going to come back out on the field. We're going to have to cover well that long ball. Like we said, we knew that they'd come out and pass and really test our secondary. So looking forward to see how well we defend this. Hey, Volunteer Electric Co-op is our pregame show sponsor. It's more than 80 years of operation. The VEC has grown and prospered. They bring prosperity to the region here in this area, especially Monterey. Volunteer Electric Co-op, powered by the people you know. Here comes the Gordonsville Tigers to take the ball on offense.
Looks like number 4 is going to be their quarterback here coming out.
Yeah, they swap back and forth. That's Tyler Gregory. He plays wide receiver and quarterback. They've got number 10 in there as far as in the backfield. That's Darryl Holt, their running back. They're going to run the ball. Number 4 keeps it up the middle. He gets about 3 yards out of and the referee just takes a shot.
Took a fall.
Yeah, he just took a little clip right there.
They picked up about 3 there, Neil. It's going to be about 2nd and 7.
The officiating crew lost about 5 yards right there, I believe.
He's going to be dirty, man, because he took a
spill
and he slid.
Yeah. Whoever that was, 58, drove the Gordonsville Tiger kid all the way to the back. They ended up running into an official. Here we go. We've got 2 wideouts on the low end here. Closest to us, got one lone back in the backfield. They're looking at passing again, which we knew they would. That's a long pass.
We're there. Oh man.
No.
Yeah,
Chandler Bowden just gives it up, and it's a touchdown.
It's a touchdown. We got turned around the wrong way and lost our man, and he had terrific protection there, Neil, and we've been the deep ball is hurting us at the moment.
That's exactly right. 2:51 left in the second quarter. It's 13-7.
Now 13
currently.
Right now the missed extra point by us is kind of looming large.
Yeah, looming large at the moment. Looks like they're going to try to kick one through the uprights here.
The quarterback has a very nice arm.
Yeah.
He's last 2 throws have been right on the money, and
looks like number 19 kicks it through the uprights. That's Ethan Madewell for the Tigers. So 14-13 in a matter of minutes. It's changed the ball game around. We hope that will not take the momentum and blow the wind out of our sails here. Coach Hughes is giving it to him right here, right now. He's letting them know about it. You've got to have better coverage in your secondary. 2:51. I keep looking in the glass and catching the scoreboard over here on this side, and I forget to look over. It's 2:51 left in the game, left in second quarter, until the half. It's 14-13. Gordonsville Tigers take the lead on that possession. Here's where we would like to see us break a long play open right here. Yeah,
maybe not even have to score because we get the ball at the half, but. Man, I'd rather not the ball go right back in their hands.
A score and go right back to it would be really good.
Yeah.
Gordonsville Tigers are coming back out. They're about to place the ball on the tee. Somebody's texting me. I don't know who that is. Yeah, somebody texted me. Not quite sure who that was. And here we go. Bledsoe County 35-0 over Tellico Plains, which that's pretty easy. They're getting a kick through the middle, picked up by number 1 Chandler Bowden. He holds it in to run.
He's got a good
He's
hold
in the middle, and
He's
he
got
is
a
up
great
the middle,
hold.
and he
slid.
He slips and trips him. He falls in at the 35-yard line. That's a great run for Chandler Bowden.
That's a good start there, Neil.
That's exactly what we needed to get these boys energized again. And listen, nothing better than for Chandler Bowden to be able to run one like that. He needed that. Let's see what happens here. Number 3 is walking out of the game. That'd be Caden Jones. Here goes Matthew Montgomery in. .243 left in the second quarter. 14-13. The Tigers are in the lead. Monterey's making a strong march down the field right here, especially on a kickoff. That's a great run. We've snapped the ball.
Dylan Sparks in motion. And
we're looking to pass again. Number 2,
is
Eli Sailors gets the ball. They miss him. He's running up the field. He's to the 10. He's still up. Oh, he tripped his own self. That's the 9-yard line. That is an awesome run for the sophomore.
That's a terrific run.
Yeah. And we knew that if we could get him in the open right there, he catches the ball, he's going to be down the field. He doesn't wait. That's a great run for Eli Sailors. I hear him next door. It's pretty funny. Hey, listen, it's 2:23 left, 1st and 10.
Yeah.
We're down on the 10-yard line roughly. Shotgun formation. We snap the ball. Mason Bowman gets it. He gets right up the middle, and he's going to get 5 yards easily out of that.
And that bleeds clock too. As long as we can, I'd like to get this ball in the end zone and not so we can get the ball back at the half.
No momentum for them. We don't want any more to give in, so we want to go after it right here.
Back to the Sailors throw again. Matthew Montgomery had a very nice rollout throw there. You know, some of his passes been a hair off, but that one was right on the money on that throw.
You notice he stayed off of the line. His roll was wide and open instead of wide and close to the line. So he had vision then and threw the ball very well.
Here we go with a heavy set, the 2 H-backs here, kind of 2 fullbacks. And we're going to go with
Matthew Montgomery runs the ball again. Maybe gets 2 yards out of it. He had a.
And Neil, one thing I've noticed over there is we can pick up a first down. Over here, I'm looking at the chains. We can pick up a first down. I don't know if we have it yet. It's going to be about 3rd and short.
3rd and 2.5, 3 yards to go. It looks like. Got 1 minute and 10 seconds left in the second quarter. Monterey's marched down the field on this possession rather quickly, I might add. Here comes Matthew Montgomery with the play in. I'd like to see these Wildcats score right here. Yeah, right here at halftime. We'll keep it on top of it.
Clock's running at 50 seconds. Like I said, though, we got 3 timeouts. No hurry.
They snap the ball. It's a run. It looks like.
And we've lost yards. Yeah. We've lost probably 1.5 yards on that.
That's exactly right. We're about the 6-yard line right there.
Number 58 for Gordonsville. I don't have the roster in front of me. Made a good play on the end there. His name's Ethan Elkins. Made a good play.
A 5'10", 281-pound sophomore.
He looks like somebody would be tough to block. Man, he's got some legs on him. And
defensive tackle right there.
I don't know. You know, we're not calling timeout here. We got 3 timeouts, but like I said, it is 4th down. We might just be settling for a field goal and go in the half, and that looks like what Coach Hughes is looking to do.
Looks like a timeout. Monterey Wildcats. 9.2 seconds left on the clock in the second quarter. Well, it just jumped. Look, it was 9-2. Now it's 0.2.
I'm looking, and Abner Felix, who is our kicker, is not on the field. So, to me, it looks like Coach Hughes is going to be maybe going for this to try to score.
Well, why wouldn't you get the extra play out? Is my question. Yeah. Why would you not go ahead and take another shot at it?
Let's look up here. Here comes field goal unit.
Yeah, here comes. Looks like kids switching it out there. Hey, listen, we've got some great sponsorship. If you guys have not checked out the IDK Cafe, they are fantastic. They've got a Wildcat Burger combo that you need to check out tonight after the game. They accommodate all the Wildcat Nation there. Go by and see them at the corner of Commercial Avenue and Chestnut. You can call them at 931-584-0174. That's 931-584-0174. Here come our Wildcats marching back out, and Abner Felix is there on the field to kick a field goal here. And let's see what happens, guys.
But he's a lefty, so this is not a tough kick right here. I know that it's wet, but it's like it's an extra point, just moved over a little bit.
Yeah, and he's been solid all year. So
they're going to bring it too. Gordonsville's going to bring it.
Exactly. They don't want to lead by Monterey at the half.
Oh, we got a fake.
Yeah.
We got a fake, Neil. Ball's up, and
it's an interception at the goal line for the Gordonsville Tigers. Number 1, Chandler Bowden makes the stop. It was just a bad throw. Was not a good throw there. It was a lofty throw, not a hard shot. Sometimes we're going for something long and seeing what happens here. Takes off a few seconds on the clock. It's 3.3 seconds left in the second quarter. We cannot give up the deep ball pass right here, guys.
That's unfortunate, too. But like I said, I mean, you take a gamble like that, you do have the ball coming out of the half.
That's true. We are going to get the ball kicked to us here.
You want to get points, but, wet field, tough, maybe tough angle for him.
Right.
I don't know all the variables there with I don't dislike the play call, especially when you got like now, you got the ball coming out of the half. So
yeah, they've downed it. They're going to run the clock out. Everybody's going to head to the locker rooms at the half. It's 14-13. The Gordonsville Tigers over the Monterey Wildcats.
A very good half. Very solid. It was almost like a tale of two quarters there, Neil. You had
first quarter we came out like dynamite.
First quarter was us, and
second quarter was them. That's exactly right. Well, we're going to go to the halftime here in just a second. We're going to go over to some commercials on the radio. We'll be back with you in just a few minutes. Thank you for listening to the Monterey Sports Network on YouTube.
At First Volunteer Bank, we're not just a community bank. We're a bank that's here for our community. We know our customers by name and treat them like family. And we're here to serve our community however we can. Whether it's teaching financial literacy in our local schools or collecting and donating thousands of canned food items each year to local food banks, we're a part of your community. If you're looking for a community banking relationship, we make it easy for you to switch because we're here to help you every step of the way, right down to a local person on the other end of the phone to assist you when you need it. First Volunteer Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
The Thornton Agency is an independent insurance agency representing over 20 companies and are able to tailor the right plan to every need at the best possible rate. Their number one goal is to provide quality service. Their mission is to build long-lasting relationships, not just mere clients. They're located at 418 East Broad Street, Suite D1 in Cookeville. Give Josh a call today at 931-252-4659. That's 931-252-4659.
Neighbors helping neighbors, that's what the VEC Customer Share Fund accomplishes. Participating customers round up their monthly bill to the nearest dollar. The extra money goes into a shared fund that supports Monterey High School sports and academics, as well as other community projects throughout the VEC service area, making Monterey and surrounding communities even better places to live. Make your change count and sign up for the VEC Customer Share Program. If you're looking for an honest, dependable, and experienced shop to have your vehicle repaired, check out A1 Auto Repair just outside of Monterey on Highway 70. Bill, Tim, and Kurt have the knowledge and experience to handle almost any auto repair you may have. From wiper blades to major engine repair, they provide expert and reasonable solutions to keep your vehicle on the road. Go by and see them the next time your auto needs maintenance or you have a problem. Call them at 931-839-3013. That's 931-839-3013. Go Cats!
At Monterey Drugs, our focus is on you. You're not just a number, you're a neighbor. We'll get to know you so we can give you the personal service you deserve. Monterey Drugs, your hometown pharmacy. Proud sponsors of Monterey High School. Located on Elmore Street, right next door to the dollar store. Just give them a call at 931-839-6777. 931-839-6777. We're wishing the best for Monterey High School sports and academics. IDK Cafe, located at 124 East Commercial Avenue in Monterey, are proud supporters of the Wildcats. Check their Facebook page at IDK-CAFE for an up-to-date menu as well as daily specials with their newest menu item being the Wildcat Burger Combo. They're open Wednesday through Sunday from 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. and reopening Friday and Saturday nights from 4 p.m. to 10 p.m. Jenny and her staff would like to encourage every Monterey student to be the very best they could be at academics as well as athletics. Go by and see them today at the corner of Chestnut and Commercial or give them a call at 931-584-0174. That's 931-584-0174.
Okay, folks, welcome back in here to halftime. We're getting ready for our halftime show. Got a few stats to share with you. Let's see. The first scoring drive, of course, was the Monterey Wildcats. They had a 4-play, 20-yard touchdown after a fumble, which Matthew Montgomery carried it in from 5 yards out for a touchdown. The next touchdown drive was Monterey. They had 7-play, 46-yard drive, and it resulted in a touchdown. Number 4, we all know who number 4 is. Mr. Mason Bowman carried it from 10 yards out for the touchdown. Gordonsville got on the board with a 60-yard drive, 6-play, 60-yard drive with about a 40-yard bomb?
Yeah, it was about 40 yards.
40-yard pass play, and that Monterey was still leading at that time 13-7. So on the next possession of Monterey, they turned it over on downs. Gordonsville got it on the Monterey 43, and 2 plays later, there was a touchdown with another big long bomb. It's about another 42, another
40-ish yard, yeah.
So that takes us up to halftime. Gordonsville is ahead due to blocking one of Monterey's extra points. They're ahead 14-13, and I don't know if Coach wants to let this out, but I'm just going to say that Mason Bowman had 41 yards in his first half, 6 carries.
Yeah, that's a load right there. I know that he'll probably see a few more touches, and hopefully he'll eclipse that 60-yard mark tonight. That'd be nice to see for him from the sophomore running back.
Matthew Bowen had Montgomery had about 54 yards on about 5 or 6 carries.
And that's keeping Gordonsville guessing. And they know we're strong in the running game, and that's good for us. Yeah, that option is a good thing for us to see, that quarterback holding on to the ball and taking it. That's something that we like to see. Unfortunately, here in the last 30 seconds of the second half or the first half, we were looking for a touchdown, didn't quite get it. A little errant play there, kind of a wobbly throw.
Little hiccup.
Not by somebody who you normally see throwing the ball. So it was a little change of the game plan there.
I think what happened on that, I believe the snap was high.
Yeah.
And it is a mishandled snap, so he tried to throw it.
Yeah.
But there was 4 Gordonsville players there when he threw it.
Yeah, they were covering. They were looking past. They're not going to be skewed into thinking that we're just throwing the ball a lot.
Yeah.
They know we're a run-heavy team.
Well, like I said, though, I believe that was a botched snap. Because he had to actually get up out of his stance to catch it, and it's over then.
And it's easy for us to set up here in the box and look down. We're warm and not out in the cold, and we can second guess what goes on. But
you got Gordonsville big line over there too. That's breathing right down on that snapper. So,
and I'm quite surprised that the first half looks the way it does, knowing what Gordonsville done all year. I talked to Coach Childress earlier about Gordonsville played a lot of hard, heavy teams up front. In the front of their schedule on the front end, but on the back side of their schedule, we've looked at things that were a lot easier for them. So they've not had a whole lot of competition here lately, and our defense has definitely showed up. Coach Childress, we talked about that a minute ago. We see Denver Smith and Grant Hoover and some of those kids just busting through the line.
Really tough to block. They've been tough, but here the last 2 touchdown passes they've kind of double teamed them there, and that's
Right.
given them time to throw, and he's got us.
So if you have a quick fix in football, how do you fix your secondary
you know,
right now? What do you talk to them? And if you're in there talking and you're Coach Hughes right now, what are you saying to your secondary?
If I'm Coach Hughes, I probably.
And you're guessing. I get
I'm
it.
guessing, but I'm probably maybe go more safety over the top, safety help over the top.
Right. Don't allow that long bomb of a pass.
Maybe back up a little bit. Maybe give them the 7 yard hitch routes, but don't let them go by you.
Don't let them go behind you.
Yeah, because
sure.
To me, what I've been watching is
cost us twice, didn't it?
It's cost us twice, and what I've been watching is a lot of their routes have been just go routes.
Yep.
Right.
It's just right down the field and
speedy receivers,
and what I've as a coach, what I've taught mine is. Okay, don't play 5 yards off them. Play 7 or 8, and play the deep. Okay, we'll give you the turnaround 5 yard hitch or slant, but you're not going to beat us deep.
And big plays are going to snuff him out. Listen, guys, I forgot too. The defense had 3 sacks and a fumble recovery.
That's exactly right.
So our defense definitely showed up and showed out there in that first half against Gordonsville's offense.
They had that and that 4th down stop.
Yep.
We
defense has done their job.
They've
but those long pass plays. So they can get that tightened up for sure.
Coach Hughes, he's been extremely successful. They'll figure out something the second half to stop the deep ball because there's nothing else on Gordonsville at the moment that is saying, well, we really need to stop. This other thing.
Yeah, even though they have a very talented run game, and we see that number 10, a big running back for Gordonsville, that's not been the factor.
No.
If you really look at it, our defense has been stout enough that he's not ran the ball. He got a chunk play once or twice for
that second or third drive. And that's it.
Yeah, and that's it. And
it's about 20 yards.
And you can tell he's talented. He's much like I see Mason Bowman being a lot of times, just very shifty across the line. He comes in, he stops and goes. He takes a couple of steps one way or the other, and he's gone. But I've been really excited to see that Monterey's held them down.
Yeah.
Definitely
it's
on
the
run, passing game that's going to get you right here. So anyway, this is we got 4:51 left at halftime here. The score's 14-13. The Gordonsville Tigers are in the lead.
We're going to get the ball here, so
we are going to get kicked to here in just a minute, and sure would love to see them squib one through the middle and let us pick it up and run it again like we did that last time we saw a kick. That sure would be nice.
Yeah, or have a big long 12-play 60-yard drive and take about half the quarter off.
Yeah, that wouldn't hurt our feelings now, would it? Well, listen, we do appreciate everyone that's out there in the Monterey Sports Network for game coverage tonight in the game of Monterey High School.
Give a shout-out to Coach Duff and Coach Putnam. They're texting me. They're saying we're doing a good job on they're watching online, so I'll give them a shout-out tonight. And
we appreciate that, coaches.
Yes.
Well, we had just enough signal to get out of this room. So, I'm not sure exactly how the video's doing, but we're doing the best we can.
I saw earlier somebody mentioned the video's lags just a little bit here and there, but it catches up pretty quick. Listen, we've got 129 active listeners on YouTube right now. Please remember, you can question the game and what's going on. If you don't hear something out of us and you don't see it on the field, you can also just send us a little message. We'd be more than happy to answer what we could. We've had 730 check-ins tonight on YouTube, which is pretty nice to see. We like those numbers. In the last 28 days, we have been growing like crazy.
Oh, it's just crazy.
We're getting a lot of out-of-town listeners. We're getting listeners from other schools and other areas that we could eventually end up playing one day, which is kind of neat to see. We appreciate everyone.
Of the Pickett County fans. He's our loyal fan. He's been on there about every broadcast that we've had.
Yeah, I see. Looks like a South Pittsburgh representative out there. Southtown is talking to us a little bit. We appreciate you checking us out.
Yeah, I believe there's a couple of them on there, him and another one there earlier. So.
Yeah, that's nice. We appreciate you guys
got
listening.
some pirate fans out there,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
That's
got some Pirate fans.
Well, it's Halloween. They can be whatever they want to be right now. It's okay. We'd prefer them to be Wildcats, but they can be Pirates if they want to be. Hey, listen, we do appreciate it. Once again, we've got some great sponsorship. We couldn't do this without our sponsors, and we'd like to mention those real fast. First Volunteer Bank, our broadcast booth sponsor. They're your neighborhood bank, and remember, they're the bank with personality. They're located at 210 East Commercial Avenue, Monterey, Tennessee, 931-646-5501. With 2 minutes and 18 seconds left in the half, the officials are coming back out on the field. I'm sure they warmed up a little bit in the dugout. I see the the visiting Gordonsville Tigers running down the sideline of Monterey currently. I'm not sure what that's about, but don't typically see a whole lot of that. So they'll get down to their end of the field. They're going to kick off here in just a minute. I can see some Gordonsville fans cheering them on as they come through. So we're looking to see what happens. I don't see any of our Wildcats coming out yet.
Sounds like we're probably having a good little discussion in the locker room.
Well, probably a very deserved discussion if I had to bet. I'm sure Coach Hughes is in there getting to business and talking to them about the corrections they've got to make before they can get in there and do anything else. He's going to be on them.
Both these teams is ranked in the top 10.
They are.
Yeah, both teams are ranked in the top 10. That's exactly right, Rick. Hey, listen, the winner of this game will host the Whitwell Tigers next week in the first round. Whitwell leads Lookout Valley 36-7 in the third quarter right now. I appreciate, let's see, Southtown, a Pirates fan, giving us that information on YouTube. Hey, listen, that's what we need. We need help sometimes. No one scores, and you guys are helping us out. We appreciate you doing that. We see other people checking in. I see some Go Tigers stuff, and that's all right. We appreciate you guys listening, even though you're from Gordonsville. We're still going to appreciate it. Listen, we've got a few more minutes left about 40 seconds left before we go to kickoff again. Coach Childers, what's going to be the game-winning solution right here?
Well, if I'm Coach, take away the deep ball.
Take
away the deep ball. Offensively, kind of keep pounding the ball, up the gut, maybe mix in a little pass. The pass to Eli Sailor's there before before we got bogged down there on the fourth down. That was a good little play. Maybe throw a little bit more of those out, a little bit more of that in the game plan. But, you're only down one. And,
right.
Wet field.
Not even one score, just one.
Yeah,
one digit here.
So I would assume, Neil, if we do score again, you'd probably be looking at maybe going for two to get it back to
be even scored up there if something else happens.
Yep.
Monterey Wildcats just now coming back out onto the field. They gave them an extra 4.5 minutes on the clock to get loosened back up. That's a key to it here. We don't want anybody hurt and some silly injury, but the more and more I look at this Gordonsville Tigers, the more and more they look dirty out on the field. So we know the field is wet, which will be hard for you to snap balls and have easy carries if a ball's wet.
Yeah.
Maybe that's a key that we can look at blitzing through the line and getting into their backfield a little bit. That number 10 has seemed to carry the ball well for Gordonsville, just not any long plays, and we've stifled that run for them. So hopefully we'll continue that action, but we definitely, like you said, have to cover the long ball. We cannot give up another long ball.
And that's just trusting your front five and your two linebackers to take care of business and say, okay, you guys got the run. We're going to take away deep.
That's
because
exactly
they're hitting
right.
us with the play action, and our front five is pretty much taking care of the run inside and outside to where those safeties don't have to creep up so far in the box.
Yeah, that's true. Listen, we see a lot of things on YouTube. A lot of people want to talk, and it's all right. You can talk your game all you feel like it, but we appreciate you listening to the Monterey Wildcat Sports Nation Radio. So you guys keep listening to us. We like it out there.
Looks like South Pitt got them a COVID win this week, so I know we have some South Pitt fans on. It looks like the 1-0 COVID win over Copper Basin, who says here they were 8-1 coming into the game. That would have been quite a game. So I'm going to assume Copper Basin, somebody might see that team again, 1-8.
Yeah, well, Copper Basin is been strong throughout the years. You see them. They're kind of hot and cold, though. You'll see
Yep.
them. They'll run about 2 or 3 years and be really strong and hard to handle, and then you'll turn right around and see they've had a couple of down years. But they pop back and forth. You know, they're a small school located far east, southeast Tennessee.
I've heard of it. I can't tell you where it would be.
That's pretty funny. Hey, listen, we've got some great sponsorship. I want to remind you that after the game tonight, check out the IDK Cafe. They sponsor our player of the game, and they accommodate the whole entire Wildcat Nation, and they might even take a tiger or two tonight after dinner. But you can go by and see them at the corner of Commercial Avenue and Chestnut Street. Give them a call at 931-584-0174. They've got some great specials. Somebody said you can't eat 2 of those open-faced sandwiches, Rick. I don't know if that's true or not, but
Rick, we every Friday we do teacher lunch where we go get lunch, and we're hitting y'all up Friday. Me and Coach Duff said we're gonna take you up on it. So IDK, we're gonna Miss Uribe and Goodwood and the whole 7th, 8th grade crew. We that's our little deals lunch on Fridays. So we try to hit up all local spots. We'll call ahead of time.
Yeah, that'd be good. Listen, we appreciate everybody. We're about to get back to action here. There's about 8 seconds left in the half. Both teams are huddled up on the sidelines. We're going to be coming back to live action in just a few minutes. We're looking at Gordonsville Tigers kicking to the Monterey Wildcats. We'll get some kids back there. Maybe we'll get another short kick and get some good field position. We'll see what happens. If you haven't checked out A1 Auto Repair is their thing. They do everything from battery exchanges to complicated engine repairs. You can check them out on Monterey Highway 70. You can give them a call at 931-839-3013. That's 931-839-3013. Tee the ball up.
You know, I'd like Neil to maybe get Caden Jones a little bit more involved in the offense. Maybe a little passing game, getting him on the outside and see if he can break one. I hadn't heard his name much so far the first half, and I know he's got some speed.
That's exactly right. If he gets open, he's going to be gone. We usually see him on the basketball court, but he's playing football, and he's been an asset to see. Here goes the kick. It's in the air. It goes to Caden Jones. Oh, he stops. It rolls past him. He picks it up. He looks to run the ball. He gets out of bounds. He's at the 16-yard line, it looks like, maybe 17-yard line. That one just rolled right past him. Can't really do anything about it. You get a ball and it just slips. Maybe that's part of that wet ball action we were talking about.
Yeah,
but this definitely puts us in some positioning that we don't want to see here starting the second half. Or way on the opposite end of the field. We were looking for a good run.
Might Neil change the way we go about running. Was backed up a little bit more here on what we want to do offensively.
Yeah, we've got 2 wide outs, 1 lone back in the backfield. They hand the ball to him. Mason Bowman gets up the field, and he is going right now. He is moving.
He's moving. He's going to get caught, but that's a great run right there by number 4. Gregory catches him.
35-yard line, opposite field. That's great field exchanging right there. Terrific start. That was what we were looking for, the kickoff there, but that's Mason Bowman.
Nick, left side of the line, Anthony Sabaranis and Denver, boy, they blew open a hole right there for him. Just absolutely pushed.
40, how many yards? 43?
49-yarder right there. They absolutely caved in the left side of that line, and he had a nice hole to cut, and a great cut.
That's exactly right. 2 receivers on the low side of the field. We got 2 in motion. Pulling. It looks like we might be hitting a run. Power left. It looks like a screen pass to Chandler Bowden. He cuts up in the middle. Gets caught by a host of Gordonsville Tigers right there. There's 3 or 4 guys stopping him. That was a screen pass play right there. Didn't quite work out for us.
We call that a little flash play, and you got to get blocking perfect on those.
That's exactly right. You know, that's a play that is used quite often in a lot of football, but if you don't run it perfectly, you're exactly right, man. You're in trouble.
You see it a lot in college in the big, Oklahoma, Baylor type offenses, a lot of spread out offenses.
Now we've got 2 receivers on the high end of the field, 1 lone back in the shotgun formation, 2 in motion. That's both tight ends moving. Let's see what happens here. We're looking at Mason keeping. It's the quarterback, number 18, Matthew, holding on to the ball. He breaks through again. He's taking some hits right there. That's number 5 and 11 for Gordonsville trying to hit the quarterback and knock him down. He shrugs him off, and he gets another 4 or 5 yards in the play. That's a first down for Monterey.
Very good play call there. A little overload to the left, but run right off, offset.
And he had one blocker in front of him.
One blocker in front of him. Was, I believe that was all red actually. Maybe that was Mason Bowman running with him.
I think Bowman was his lead blocker.
And like we said, Matthew's a bowling ball. You got to
exactly
wrap
right.
him up.
And here's Bowman again getting hit on a leg tackle by number 44 for Gordonsville. He helps Bowman back up. He loses a few yards. That 44 came through great sportsmanship by number 44. We like that. His name's Lucas Carter. He's 6'1", 269-pound lineman for the Gordonsville Tigers. We like that. That's a good thing. Even though they've become intense rivals over the last few years and really big rivals, it's good to see that.
Neil, a lot of these guys, for 7th, 8th grade, they played against each other.
Yeah, they've known each other for years. That's exactly right.
5-play drive started on their 16-yard line.
So like Rick just alluded to, it's their fifth play of the drive, started on our 16-yard line, and
looks like a pass again to number 2, and he slips out. He's around the about the 16-yard line, it looks like.
And then it's going to be about 3rd and 10.
3rd and 10. I'm glad you can see that scoreboard over there. 9:09 left in the third quarter. It's 14-13. The Gordonsville Tigers lead the Monterey Wildcats. Looks like we're about to change that here in a few minutes if we'll continue a good drive. Yep, here comes Montgomery in with a play. Let's see what happens here. 3rd and long, 3rd and 9, like I said.
They're in the long 9 here. And
yeah, clock's still
this
ticking.
This is definitely, if you don't get it, you're going for it.
Yeah, they got one lone back in the shotgun formation. They're looking at a blitz. They get through the line,
and
they get sacked by 3 different Gordonsville Tigers. They blitzed well on that play. Number 2 in on the tackle, number 8 in on the tackle, number 7 in on the tackle for Gordonsville.
They really read that play, and I know what he was setting up. He was setting up kind of a tight end down the seam there off the play action, but they were through there so fast that probably didn't have a chance to see it, set up.
That's a great defensive call for Gordonsville. 4th and long. It looks like they're coming in here. Let's see what happens.
The second sack, yeah. The Gordonsville defensive line starting to get through there quite a bit now.
We're gonna spread them out right here. We're gonna see what happens. We've got 2 wideouts on each end. They're looking at another blitz to get through the line. They're looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. He's moving. He throws the ball in the back corner and overthrows. Almost gets to it. That's Eli Sailors in the back corner. Almost makes a reception. That's going to be a turnover on downs. 7:34 left in the third quarter. 14-13. Gordonsville Tigers have the lead.
That's unfortunate after the Mason Bowman run there. We kind of had something going there. And
Coach, you looking for a snack right here, my friend?
I'm getting a lifesaver.
That's funny. That is funny. I saw your hand out over there. I was giving you 5 on that one.
That Hoover family, they take care of me.
That's pretty awesome. Hey, listen, we were checking out things online here. We appreciate you guys chiming in. Thanks for keeping up with us on the Monterey Sports Network.
Yeah, here we go. We're going.
Gordonsville's under center. They've got I formation in the backfield. They're going to hand off to number 10, who's cutting across, gets stopped at the line of scrimmage. Let's see what happens. Did he get maybe 1.5 yards or so? Is that right?
Looks like it. Tackle there. 52 was in on that play. Denver Smith was in on that play. Probably 2nd and 8, 2nd and 9. Not a whole lot there. Looking across the field at the chain gain, it's probably got a 2-yard gain. So 2nd and 8.
2nd and 8 with 7:05 left in the third quarter. Here comes the Gordonsville Tigers back to the line. They're showing one wide out far. They've got the I formation in backs. They're under center. Number 3 is the quarterback currently.
Really heavy.
We've seen a change. They're going to run again. Here he
really
comes.
Heavy
and, he slips and falls right at the line of scrimmage. So that's going to be pretty much a no-yard gain for them. A lot of commotion in the middle of the field right there between the players.
Dustin Hernandez in the play there, 77. He plays very low. He plays that position real low, which is as a nose guard you need to do. He was in there in Grant Hoover
clogging,
again.
clogging holes there.
Clogging
that's what
holes,
we like.
that's right.
We like to see that. Third down and 6. 6:21 left in the third quarter.
Wildcat fans, it's third down.
3rd and 6.
Let's see what happens. They go 2 wideouts on the high end.
I wonder if he sends DuBois right here off that left side.
I
Here
don't know.
he comes.
Yep. And they're looking for a long pass again, and
he
they're
got
not
it.
going to get anything behind it. It's going to be wrapped up by 4 different Monterey Wildcats. It is a first down for Gordonsville. So they go with a short route then and not a long route. We did not let the ball behind us, which was good.
And Grant Hoover was in the backfield. It was close. I mean,
Yeah.
that was a good throw, but it was close.
That's all right. First down, that's Gordonsville Tigers. 5:51 left in the third.
First and 10 for the Tigers.
Everybody's into the game, man. We got
Yeah, everybody's watching, looking, everybody's checking
It's
phones
intense.
and all that kind of stuff.
It is intense. This is
they need to stop this drive right here.
this is we're having trouble with the pass. They're going another run heavy top formation here.
Yeah.
Like you said, I formation. Looks like timeout's called.
Yeah, that's going to be timeout Gordonsville. They're fussing at number 3, the quarterback right there. The coach is in his helmet talking to him. Maybe something happened. They didn't like what they saw. Had to call a timeout.
While waiting on timeout, I'll give a few scores. Cookville's up on Blackman 14-7 at the half. Macon County's beating Livingston Academy 7-0 at the half. Whitwell 51-7 over Lookout Valley. So we know Whitwell's somebody the Gordonsville or Monterey needs to be paying close attention to.
Oh yeah.
Especially, I'm just looking through some scores here. Oakland and Warren County, those are two good
powerhouses,
powerhouse
right now. Yeah.
teams this year. It's 21-14 at the half. That's a good 6A football game right there.
21-14 who?
Oakland is winning 21-14 at the half.
Oakland was yours 2 years ago, right?
Yes.
Or was it last year they were in the state championship?
I'm thinking 2 years ago.
Cannon County up on York 13-0.
Here comes the Gordonsville Tigers back out on offense. Monterey's on defense. 5:22 left in the third quarter. They're lined up with the I formation again with 1 wide out on the low end. Quarterback's under center. Looks like it's a pitch out for number 10. He fumbles the ball, and they catch him behind the line of scrimmage. So he's had a rough game for Gordonsville. He's a talented kid, but, man, he's had a hard time holding on to the ball
Neil,
tonight.
it's not just holding the ball. It's penalties. He's had some
motion penalties.
And
not been his top game tonight.
Not tonight.
That's all right. Hey, listen, we appreciate all of our sponsors, but we couldn't do it without A1 Auto Repair, expert auto repair, everything from battery exchanges to complicated engine repairs, located on Monterey Highway 70. The penalty currently is against Gordonsville. I didn't catch the penalty. I saw him point that direct.
It looks like it's a 5-yard legal shift there, Neil, so 5-yard
penalty.
Repeat the down.
There we go. Hey, check out A1 Auto Repair. You can call them at 931-839-3013. 931-839-3013. Tigers are on offense still. So it's first down and 15. 5:04 left in the third quarter. Sure would like to see something happen right here. They're loaded up in a H-back. It's a little reverse action. Here comes that, and they've caught him. It looked like a fumble right there, but no, he held on to it. He gets nowhere.
Byron Borhaus stayed home at his defensive end position, played that absolutely perfectly, didn't go upfield. Sat home there, Neil, and he
took care of business. That's exactly what he needed to do. Number 14, Landon Baker, was the end receiver there, not receiver but runner on the reverse. He's a 6'1", 146-pound junior for the Gordonsville Tigers. And they are speedy. They're fast. These kids are not slow. So when we're watching this, quick action here, they're going pretty fast.
Yep.
We knew they were pretty quick, though. That's what we had talked about earlier. Here we go. Gordonsville's back in action again. It's 2nd and 17 with 4:09 in the third quarter. They snap the ball. They're looking for a pass. No defenders were good behind him there. They saw the ball go short. He got what? He's back over 3 yards roughly. So it'll be 3rd and 7.
A 10-yard gain there. So 3rd and 7. This is a big down right here because this is one of those. If we can stop them, they more or less will not go for this at the 40-yard line being up.
I would not think so. Only being up by 1 point, I would not think they'd go for it. But you never know. Things change, and coaches do crazy stuff, and it's all right. That's what makes it so much fun to watch and call. Hey, 3:31 left in the third quarter. It's 14-13 with the Gordonsville Tigers take the lead. It's 3rd and 7 for the Gordonsville Tigers. They line up in the shotgun formation with one lone back and 2 receivers. Here we go. We're looking at throwing the ball again. It's a short throw out. It's incomplete.
And back to what we were saying there, guys. Our D-back over there, I believe it's Eli Sailors, played that deep instead of playing it short.
Exactly. Did not play close up on the line.
Close up the line. Okay, you give them that, but look, it's a hard throw. It's a wet field.
And he threw behind the receiver.
The
receiver cut towards the middle of the field. He throws to the fence. So 4th and 7. 3:14 left in the third quarter. Looks like they're going to punt right here. Remember, they've tried some wacky stuff already here once and play calls, and so has Monterey. But let's see what happens right here. Ball hits the ground. It's almost blocked by number 77. A high punt.
Boy, the ball just
is dead. It just stuck on the 32-yard line. Man,
no harm, no foul there with that possession there. So we got it back. Here we go. It's 3 minutes left in the third quarter.
Yeah,
penalty on them. I wonder if we'll make them punt it again, Neil. It's we can make them punt it again.
Right. Or take the yardage. Is that right?
Take the yardage. Yes. He declined. Going to take the yardage.
Yeah, we're noticing some of the comments online here. We appreciate you guys checking in. Rick, there's some good information coming out there. We're talking about some of the teams and how well they're doing. I was just scrolling through there. Here comes Monterey on offense with 4 wideouts. Yeah, we're going to go 4 wideouts. 3 on the low end, 1 on the high end, 1 lone back in the backfield in the shotgun formation. Here comes Mason Bowman. Gets tripped up. He maybe got 2 or 3 yards out of it. Yeah. Okay. There's number 8 for Gordonsville showing a sign of respect to Mason Bowman, shaking his hand, telling him good run.
4-yard gain, 2nd and 6 from about the 36-yard line.
Yep, here comes Matthew Montgomery running the play in. Listen, you've got to be in shape. You're going to play quarterback for Monterey.
Coach Hughes, man, I was about to say, man, Matthew, he's running 25 yards every time, back and forth.
Every time. We've got 4 wideouts again, 3 on the low end, 1 on the high end, 1 lone back, shotgun formation. We hand the ball off again to Mason Bowman. It doesn't look like he's going to get very far on that one. Forward progression should take him just to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, he if he got anything, he got maybe a yard and a half. It's going to be 3rd and 4.
Number 36 for the Tigers makes the stop. That is Mitchell Chapman, a running back, linebacker. He's a sophomore, 5'10", no weight on him, but he doesn't look skinny, guys. Mason Bowman with close to 100 yards rushing so far for Monterey.
And I believe, Rick, that 40-yard run put him over 1,000 yards for the season, correct? After his yardage in the first half, the 40-yard in the second, so he has gone over 1,000 yards.
Sophomore, running back over 1,000 yards in a season. And we've played 9 games total.
9 games.
There's a block.
And,
almost caught it on his shoulder. It was intended for number 10, Carter Charlton. He had to turn backwards, almost caught the ball and trapped it on his shoulder. It's an incomplete pass. It's 4th and 4 with 1:23 left in the third quarter.
We're going to play. The punt unit comes out.
Yeah, we needed a little more than that, but Anthony Soberanis in the back to punt the ball. This is where we talked about earlier. He needs to be further back.
He's up there.
He's a little short right now.
I mean, he is up there, but
it's a high kick, not a good kick at all. Goes out at the 47-yard line.
So not really a net punt of about 12 to 15 yards.
Not a good one at all just then. He's not giving himself quite enough room to be able to punt the ball. He's just too close to the line of scrimmage. Minute 12 left to go in the third quarter. Hey, if you hadn't checked out the Thornton Agency, you should. They represent over 20 companies and can tailor a plan for your need at the best possible rate. They build relationships one client at a time. See Josh today, 931-252-4659. That's 931-252-4659. Here comes number 3 in for the Gordonsville Tiger, Matthew Britton. He looks like he's going to be the quarterback during this set. 5'11", 153-pound sophomore. He's they've switched quarterbacks.
Twins right here. They
twins right. They're looking at passing again. It's a long pass. It's incomplete. It hits the ground. No, they're calling catch on the field. That is not a good catch. He's being waved off. Yeah, he's waved it off. One's calling fair catch. Incomplete pass.
To the official on Gordonsville's side, his back is to the receiver, so it was close. But us looking at it, it's no good. If they're going to, back that up.
The back official is called for fair catch. The other official calls no dice. It's incomplete
right call
pass.
There, Neil. It hit the ground.
So it's going to be second and 10. Is that right? Yep.
Yes.
Second and 10. 1:04 left in the third quarter. It's a tight game tonight. If you've not missed this, or if you've missed this one, you've missed a good one. This is another good Monterey High School football game. This is regional championship quality football. We appreciate all that's come out here. Scores 14-13. They're throwing the ball. It's a Gordonsville pass again. And it's an incomplete pass. Eli Sailors almost picked that off, and if he would have, no one would have been close to him.
Well, Neil, that's a tough throw going across the field like that in these conditions, and you're asking a lot of your sophomore quarterback to make a throw on a dime like that.
Yeah. They've got a talented group of receivers. We've seen that already. They've thrown some bombs that have really got them back on top in the game. But what a great defensive play by number 2, Eli Sailors, for Monterey.
Yep.
56 seconds left in the third quarter, 14-13. Gordonsville leads. Looks like they're going to come back out in a passing formation again. 2 wideouts on the high end, 1 lone back in the backfield in the shotgun formation.
We're going to bring that safety over to the play over the top there.
Yep, they're looking at passing again.
And he's
throwing a bomb, but he's beat.
Go. Good.
Yeah, and that's broke up by
Michael
Allred, number 8, Michael Allred.
Neil brought the safety over, and also our cornerbacks are playing a little bit deeper.
That's exactly what we need to do. That's those corrections at halftime. We talked about Coach Hughes probably in there talking, you know.
Like, hey, look.
Yeah, hey, guys, you gotta step it up here. We can't get beat like this. 48 seconds left in the third quarter. 4th and 10. Let's see what happens. Number 4 looks like he's back to punt. That's Tyler Gregory, a wide receiver defensive back for Gordonsville. He's a senior. No weight on him. He says he's 6'1", but probably 180 pounds.
And
he's trying to run it.
Dunked.
That's great field position.
They got a face mask on us, Neil. They've called a face mask on us for the tackle. Yep.
Let's see what happens.
They've got a face mask call on, I believe it's Carter Charlton.
Is it 5 or 15?
That's a good question.
It'll be first down, but if it's penalized it'll be first down and
I don't know if it was
47, 48 yard
foul
line.
top 15-yarder, but it was
face mask against Monterey.
That's first down.
Yep.
That's unfortunate. That is unfortunate.
You had him right where you wanted him.
I don't know, Neil, if it was a fake. I think he just could not get the ball.
Yeah, the ball was a low snap. It hit the ground. I mean, so they're going to get the ball at the 44-yard line. It's going to be a first.
Yep. No, it's not going to be a first down. He's going to have to punt again.
It has to go 5 from the
Yeah, I'm looking at change. It's 4th and 12 now.
43 seconds left in the third quarter, 14-13. Gordonsville in the lead. They're back to punt again. If it's another low snap like the first one, let's see what happens right here. They snap high. They got that one high. It's a high punt. It's a good spiral punt. They have stayed away from it. It takes a Gordonsville roll down to about the 15-yard line.
Well, that was unfortunate, Neil, because that would have that's a game changer right there.
That was a definite game changer.
Now instead of going 30 yards, we gotta go 85 to score.
That's exactly right. Monterey Drugs, your hometown pharmacy. They treat you like a neighbor, not just a number. Hey, they're located at the Save-A-Lot Shopping Center on Elmore Street. You need to give them a call at 931-839-6777, 931-839-6777. 32 seconds left in the third quarter. The score's 14 to 13. Gordonsville, what happened there? I'm looking at the scoreboard. I missed false start against Gordonsville. They've got to punt again.
That's a good break.
That might be another good break for Monterey. Listen, the penalties against Gordonsville has kept this ball game alive for Monterey. We appreciate our 140 listeners we have online right now. We've had 935 check-ins on the YouTube. 195 listeners, excuse me. There's a lot of people have interest in this game. We appreciate you checking us out on the Monterey Sports Network. If you have questions, please post them online. You can also contact us on Facebook at Monterey Sports Network or MontereySportsNetwork.com. Looks like Gordonsville's going to punt again. It's a low punt again. It's almost blocked by number 12.
And he got another good bounce out of that, Neil.
And so we're at 23-yard line.
It's funny how that works. We gained 5 yards.
Yeah. Well, was on the 15 on the previous punt. Back on the 23-ish roughly.
Yeah, 23, yeah.
Somewhere in there.
That was close. I don't know who was in there right there on the
12. Byron Borjas was in the backfield trying to block the punt.
Just very close to that.
He must have tipped it a little bit, but it was a low punt.
Rick believes he got a piece of it, so Rick's
the man. We're going with Rick on that one. That was a low snap though.
Yeah.
That's 2 low snaps almost in a row, but that's hard to equate for playing a game. Looks like Monterey's on offense. There's 3 wideouts, 1 lone back. They're in the shotgun formation. They snap the ball, handoff to Mason Bowman. Is that right?
Yep, it's Mason Bowman.
Yeah, right at the line of scrimmage.
That'll end the quarter. With no score that quarter. That one was more defense the third quarter than the first and the second.
Yeah, running down the clock here, under 2 seconds left. We're going to switch over to the fourth quarter. Scores 14-13. Gordonsville Tigers lead the Monterey Wildcats.
The 200 or 195 listening, and they don't need to go anywhere. This
is a tight game. This is regional championship game right here, guys. This is nothing to sneeze at.
Coach Duff, you stay online. Don't leave us now.
Yeah, they were definitely. They came out for a game tonight. You are getting a game. I'm glad we could sponsor this and show everybody what's out there. Yeah, I'm checking all the comments right here online. We appreciate that. NJ Brock, always a strong listener and a commenter for us. We appreciate you out there. Michael Allison, keep up the comments. Southtown, we know you're from South Pittsburgh. We look forward to seeing maybe you guys in a couple of weeks. We sure would love to host you here in Monterey and show you what hospitality is all about. We appreciate Scott Bennett. It's a slugfest between 2 great teams. You're right, sir.
You are correct, Scott.
That's exactly right. Hey, we look at Livingston Academy in Greenville in the state semis in girls soccer. I'm not sure what that's about, Mr. Brock, but hey, we're talking about football tonight. Anyway, it's winding down the break there in between quarters.
Scott's wanting to get a little hog eye.
H-O-G-E-Y-E.
Yeah, a little hog eye on us.
That's all right. Hog eye,
That's
TNT.
right, TNT.
We know that stuff.
We know that.
So we swap the fields here. It's 2nd and 9 for the Monterey Wildcats. The start of the fourth quarter.
When you're from Rickman, you don't want to hear nothing.
Rick says you're from Rickman. You don't want to hear that.
Yeah. Hey, they got stacked up receivers on one side, 3 on the low end, 1 on the high end. It's a shotgun formation. We're snapping the ball. He's getting pressure. He's going to get dumped in the back by number 44 for Gordonsville Tigers. They send 1 blitzer early and 1 late, and it turns out to be a good thing for them. That number 44 spent some time in the Monterey backfield tonight.
Neil, watching the third quarter, it seems to me that Matthew's having a hard time seeing things develop. I don't know. It just seems like he looks, and then he's just taking off, and it's not. Once it's there, he's not maybe not giving enough time to develop. I don't know. It just kind of seems a little timid.
3rd and 17 for the Monterey Wildcats. It's that blitz they've got. They've done well with it. They've sent kids early, kids late. They've swapped sides back and forth. We're in the shotgun formation again. We're looking at the same play.
Screen play. They got it read perfect.
They got Bowman right at the line of scrimmage. It's going to be 4th and 17. I would presume we're going to punt the ball right here. 11:18 left in the fourth quarter. It's a 1-point game. Not a 1-score game, but a 1-point game. 14-13.
And they're gonna, and we need Anthony here to
really get us
really
a good punt.
A good one here, because they're going to get great field position, and a score here and an extra point is going to be a tough task to overcome.
Number 11, Peyton Clymer, back for Gordonsville. Looks like Anthony Soberanis is going to get a punt. He gets it up, and boom, it's a high one. It's not a long punt. It's just a high one.
That's a good
it
bounce.
Takes a good roll past the 50-yard line, covered up by 2 Monterey Wildcats.
He did what he was supposed to there, Neil. Good, 30, 35-yard punt, got us out of there, and we're going to have to ask the defense to hold here. The thing about Gordonsville is they've kind of got field position on us right now.
They sure do.
Which, if we're going to do something, we're going to have to hit something bigger, get a good turnover here, get in the backfield.
That's right. Maybe a blitz right here, causing a fumble. Looks like they're rallying around. Here comes number 3, their quarterback, Matthew Albritton for Gordonsville. He's in the huddle. That's right. Kicking games can win a ball game. You're exactly right. Hey, we're lined up under the center, I formation. I would say run play called. They're handing off to number 10, who sidesteps. He gets caught up by number 12 right there. Byron Borjas contained the end and forced him back to the middle, slipped his tackler.
Gain of about 4.
Yeah. That's what we can't afford to let happen right now, is them to get a good, strong running game going. Yeah, I would assume that we're not going to see continual runs. We're going to see a lot of passing here. If I had to bet, we got to contain that long pass threat again. They're going one wide out high on the top end here. We got 2 backs in the backfield for Gordonsville. They snap the ball. They hand off to number 10.
They missed a hold.
They missed a hold again. Yeah. Gordonsville's first down and more on that play. Missed hold call on the end.
On Byron got held pretty good.
Yeah.
There. Still, there is a flag. Well, no, Byron's going to have to play a little stronger on that end, because it seems like, Neil, they're picking on that side.
They picked on it the first of the game. They picked on it right then.
That time wasn't that one he got held, but you can tell that's where they're going.
Well, and a kid gets stood up and can't move. Something's happening right there. That's what went on. It's first down for the Gordonsville Tigers. It's 14-13 with 9:34 left in the fourth quarter. Looks like it's going to be a stingy run game again. They've got an offsides jump right there for number 53, it looks like, for the Monterey. It's going to be a 5-yard penalty.
We don't need to lose our heads here, Neil. We need to just bow up and just keep them out of the end zone here.
That's exactly right. Grant Hoover, one of his few mistakes that you see out of him, typically very good on snaps. I don't know if it was a hard snap count for him then. They've kind of adjusted to that. I think this third quarter was kind of heavy for Gordonsville to get a little bit of momentum, but here they're running the ball again with number 10. He cuts back up the middle, and he gets 7 yards. And there is Byron Borjas throwing somebody off into the back side of the field. It's got to be they're just picking on his side. Maybe we need to load up with a couple of linebackers on the far side and see what happens.
They are definitely going to the left side, and they're pulling some guards that way too. They're bringing quite a bit of beef coming to that end. That's 2nd and 1, and the clock's going. So
9 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Gordonsville has definitely progressed the ball, getting downfield. They're running the ball again. Number 10, same play in the backfield. Number 54, that's Denver Smith again on a tackle. That's for a loss.
That makes it 3rd and 2.
Yeah. Hey, we just got a report that Whitwell won tonight 51-13, so we know they're going to be tough again in that next region to us.
We know we can't take them lightly, no matter what the record is.
Right. Yeah.
Not at all.
They can hide a record pretty easy and still come out with a strong team. That's definitely for sure. Looks like Gordonsville's lining up again in the same formation they have in the last 4 plays. And the I formation, it's a 4th down play. They hand off, 3rd down play. I think they got a first down just then.
He got it. He got to the 20, and he needed to get to the 21.
He cut back, found a hole, and got him an extra 5 yards, it looks like. Looks like Grant Hoover and Anthony Soberanis.
Looks to me, Neil, that they're fine with just running off tackle.
Yeah.
Until we decide we want to
stop it. Yeah. Well, we stopped it first quarter. That seemed like to be what was their downfall, but now it seems like it's turned into their running game. 7:55 left in the fourth quarter. 14-13. They're going for it again. Same formation again. One lone wide out on the high end. And then we have two running backs in the backfield.
And they are taking the time.
Yeah, they want to take time off the clock right here.
He
oh, it's a
fumbled the
fumble.
snap.
It's
Fumbled
fumble on the
snap.
snap, and I can't tell who has it.
10 fell on it. Neil fumble snap. Tim went right to him.
Yeah.
But hey, 2nd and 11. That makes it,
I like to force them into something they don't want to do right here. This would be good.
They're not going to attempt any type of field goal that far out.
No, I would not think so. That's not their strong point.
No, another loss. Another 1 or 2 yard loss here, making 3rd and 12, 3rd and 13.
Here's 2nd and 11. 7 minutes left on the clock in the fourth quarter. Looks like they're going for another run. Number 10 gets the ball. He gets caught up right there.
There you go, Neil.
Yeah.
Left end. Borjas held that solid and made the tackle. And kept that in. Dubois, Neil was in on that as well.
That's awesome. David Walker there, number 21, I believe, is his number. In on the tackle with number 12, Byron Borjas making the stop. It looks like it's 3rd and 9. Got 6:29 left in the fourth quarter. There's already a penalty flag thrown. Little laundry on the field on the far side. Judge. Not sure what's happening. They're waving.
A legal substitution, some type of penalty like that, because
here comes Mason Bowman back in to play linebacker.
Okay, we got
David Walker out.
We got sideline warning.
Sideline warning.
All right, here we go. So it's 3rd and 9.
I believe there's been 2 of those called tonight, one on each team.
They're in a big run-heavy formation here.
Oh, yeah, they're going to try to run the ball. And the eye backs again. Number 10's not moving. Look, he's staying still. He's had that problem the whole game. They're wasting clock time right now. They're looking at a play change by the coach. Yeah, they're going to try to draw them off sides maybe, get a 5 yards out of it, but they're going to have to call timeout. It's under 6 minutes.
You watch the back ref here. He'll let them know. They call timeout. So
yeah, they're running the clock down. They want a timeout.
Yeah. We held steady there, didn't jump.
It's 3rd and 9 with 5:51 left on the clock in the fourth quarter. It's 14-13. The Gordonsville Tigers have the lead. They're pushing in close to the 20-yard line here. 20 yards out from scoring again. Our Monterey defense has been stingy tonight, definitely.
Neil, if we can get the ball back, we have all 3 timeouts.
Yeah.
And the problem is our passing game's not really been effective tonight. So you have to think if we're going to get the ball, we're going to have to go 80, 85 yards.
Running.
They're not going to give us anything. They're not going to make a mistake here. I think this is 2 downs and probably running both downs.
Oh, yeah. Hey, First Volunteer Bank is our broadcast booth sponsor. We can't thank them enough. They're your neighborhood bank, and remember, they're the bank with personality. You can catch them at 210 East Commercial Avenue, Monterey, Tennessee. Their number's 931-646-5501. That's 931-646-5501. Here comes that stingy defense for Monterey back on the field. Gordonsville Tigers get the ball with 3rd and 9 on the 20-yard line. 5:51 left to go in the fourth quarter. They've lined up in the same formation again. One lone receiver on the high end. 2 backs in the backfield in the I formation. The quarterback's under center.
Same package.
It's going to be the same thing again. They're looking at running the ball.
We came right through it, and we said good stop. Yep.
Yes, and that's number 4.
Yep.
Number 4 and number 21 in on the stop for Monterey. That's Mason Bowman, Mr. Walker, coming in there to make a stop. Yeah, that's 4th and 11 now. Let's see what the Gordonsville Tigers do. Yeah, they're taking as much time out of the game as they can.
I don't know if they took a timeout or not because the clock's not moving.
Yeah, I'm not sure either. There it goes.
There it goes.
Clock's
okay,
moving again.
It is. We had a little glitch in it.
4th and 11.
Yeah.
It's fourth quarter, 14-13. Gordonsville Tigers lead the Monterey Wildcats. 5 minutes left in the fourth quarter. They're in the shotgun
He's
formation. They're looking at a long pass,
deep,
and they're going to.
He's got it.
Dadgummit, just right over the first down line. That's a big first down for them.
That's a great throw. The guy, I mean, we were there. He threw it behind him where our guy had no chance to get to that ball.
You could not cover that one. You kept him from going long, but then he cut back short.
Well, Monterey's done pretty good to have a rebuilding year. That's what they said, after losing all the seniors.
Yeah, losing 8 seniors last year. That's right, Rick. They did talk about us being rebuilding, but I'm not sure we've had to do a whole lot of rebuilding here. We've standed pretty strong. Even in this game, we weren't expected. I don't think we were expected to win the game, but it's definitely been a close one. Monterey's been very stingy on the defensive front. That should be an offside penalty. Look at this.
10's
10
right
just
up the
bullies
gut,
through right up the middle.
They're just lining up in I formation and just coming right at us, and we kind of got some hands on hips right now. Neil,
looks like 52 Grant Hoover on the stop.
We're
tired. We're exhausted.
We're tired.
That's exactly what's happening
right
here.
And I know this sounds. I know it don't sound normal, but I'd almost let him score here because you want the ball back with some time, with with time on the clock.
Yeah, they're
and
running
3
it down.
timeouts. See that in the NFL all the time. Let the other team score and see if you can get it back and get down the field.
Oh, yeah.
This is kind of one of those you don't want it to bleed.
They're under center again. It looks like they've got a different running. No, same running back. It's a touchdown, Gordonsville. I think he's removed his pink socks.
Yeah.
No, he's still got them on. They're
just
dirty.
They're dirty, Neil. He's
had a tough game.
I'm not sure his jersey's going to need a lot of shout.
Yeah. Gordonsville scores. Number 10 for Gordonsville running back runs through.
That was
short yards to get a touchdown. It's 20-13.
Neil, that was a pretty solid 55-yard drive right there.
Oh, yeah.
To really make it tough on us to. Going to have to drive length of the field. Still have 3 timeouts.
We have to score and go for 2 right here if we're going to do anything in this game.
It's blocked. It is blocked. Okay.
It's blocked. So we're in this game. It's 20-13. A score and an extra point would take care of it for us. Is that right?
That's right. We need that. We need that Chandler Bowden return we had in the second quarter. We need to get this thing to at least the 50, 45, somewhere around there.
Right.
Because our passing game, like I said, has not been real effective tonight, but it's going to have to be effective here. And you still got 3 timeouts, so you can run a little bit. You can run a little bit with
3:28 left in the fourth quarter. The score's 20-13. Gordonsville's in the lead. We've got 240, it looks like, active listeners right now. We've hit over 1,000 listeners for the night. We are enjoying this regional matchup game between the Gordonsville Tigers and the host Monterey Wildcats. We couldn't do any of this without our sponsors. So Volunteer Electric Co-op is one of our pregame host sponsors, and it's in more than 80 years of operation. The VEC has grown and prospered, bringing prosperity to the region it serves. Volunteer Electric Co-op, powered by the people you know. Getting a lot of phone action here. People.
I am. I got a buddy of mine in Livingston, Brandon Thomas. Want to give him a shout out. He's watching on YouTube, man.
Thanks for listening, Brandon.
I appreciate him listening.
Yeah, we appreciate you watching there. It's fun to hear from people that we know.
He's a hog guy, guys. We got Livingston on our side here.
Livingston's on our side. That's pretty nice. We like that. That's a change, isn't it?
That's
Livingston
right.
on our side. We don't normally get that kind of
stuff.
stuff.
We'll take anybody anywhere, right?
Yep. Gordonsville's lining up on the 40-yard line. They've teed the ball up. Number 53 is kicking for Gordonsville. And I would have to say he needs to boot one right here, but it's through the middle. It gets to
you can't let that
let
happen.
it go. You cannot do that.
You're going to have to block good. Got a hole there.
Number 4, Mason Bowman, shrugs his own guy off, gets up to about the 35-yard line. Got a cramp going on right there by number 8 for Gordonsville. He's getting up. That's a good thing. Looked like number 10 for Monterey was trying to help him up and just take it easy.
Neil, the hole was pretty. It was close. Maybe not scoring, but try to get to the 50.
Yeah,
45.
try to get to the 50 and watch what happens.
But there's plenty of time. We got 3 timeouts. No use in hurrying too much.
That's exactly right.
And we got a cramp. Yep. I don't have all of them don't have cramps.
Yeah,
the game like this.
Whoever Southern 8099 is on reports Sell Creek defeated Whitwell in 3 overtimes. I'm not quite sure that's what happened. I'd like to check the real score on that one if anybody's got it. Shout out to us. Hey, Scott Bennett from Gordonsville, we appreciate you listening. Thanks for checking in with us. That was earlier in the year.
Yeah.
That's pretty fun. Looks like third score up on the mountain. York 14, Cannon County 13. We appreciate NJ Brock for checking that out for us. We're getting back onto live action here. We're in a heavy run set for Monterey. They snap the ball. They're going to run the ball. It's going to be stuffed right at the line of scrimmage. Gordonsville knows what's going on by now.
They pinch those tackles, Neil, and they're going to have to make us do something to the outside. They're going to take away Mason Bowman on us.
Yeah, you're not going to get up the middle with Mason right now. I would not assume that we would. Here comes Matthew Montgomery, number 18, the quarterback, with the play call. Let's see what happens here again.
Yeah. Good call, Rick. Yeah, you could see something here.
Got a couple H-backs in the set here, one lone backs.
Maybe watch.
Takes a snap. They give it to Mason Bowman
He's
again.
got a
He
hold.
runs around. He's
Okay,
got a hold.
good.
He's still
Keep running
up.
him.
He's got 5 or 6 people.
The
Blow
clock
the
still
whistle.
going,
Good
and
gravy.
the pile moves to a first
That's
down.
a first down. That is Mason Bowman not giving up after being punished in a Salina game up in Salina, Tennessee against Clay County. Man, he was hammered up there. That kid is dragging the pile of 8 different guys. Man, he is not giving up. That's what you call heart, guys.
You know, a game like this, Neil, I know it sounds small, but you want your ball boy to get a ball in quickly.
Yeah, first down, the clock was still running right there. We lost a few seconds on that one.
Yeah, but it's a running play.
On a first down, that's
Yeah, it's supposed to stop it.
yeah, fourth down, 2:28 left in the game. It's 20-13. Gordonsville on top of the host Monterey Wildcats. Let's see what's happening here. They're changing stuff out. They're on the other sideline talking about something.
It was definitely a first down. This official down here has it marked exactly about where he went down. So it's 1st and 10 from about the 46-yard line.
Yeah, what they're doing.
Yeah, I can't tell over there what's happening.
Got one over there's got a cramp. I don't know if they're waiting on him.
Yeah,
Well, he's off the field. They should get the game going right here. There's no sense in holding it up. I don't want a kid hurt, but is he wrapped up in the chain on the far side? Is that what's going on?
Yeah, it looks
hard to see what's going on over there, Wayne. Wayne the Beard's on their video over here. He's got it a whole lot easier than we do. I can't quite tell what's going on over there.
Wayne does have a terrific beard over here to our left. It is good looking.
Well, we call him Wayne the Beard for a reason. Equipment malfunction.
The chain's wrapped around somebody. You're right.
That's exactly right. Hey, listen, while we've got a chance, we need to talk to you about the IDK Cafe. They sponsor our player of the game. They're open tonight after the game to accommodate all of the Wildcat Nation and any visiting Gordonsville Tiger that wants some food. Go by and see them at the corner of Commercial Avenue and Chestnut. You can give them a call at 931-584-0174. We're back to live action.
Power package here.
Power package again, and Bowman gets a good run and another first down.
He's going to be down short, just about a yard short there. So the clock is going to.
It's going to be better in the fourth quarter than it was in the first.
That looks like it's 3 inches off a first down if it's anything, guys. It is second down in inches. 2 minutes left in the game, fourth quarter.
Neil, I stick with this for maybe a few more plays here if you can get 10, 15 more yards just because
they're going to fill holes right here. They're not going to let him run through.
They got us there. Yeah,
See,
that's not good.
Behind the line of scrimmage there. That makes it 3rd and 1, less than 1.
Neil, that's one of those where I'm watching it develop, and how about the quarterback keep that one?
Yeah.
Quarterback had a little bit of running room there. And
if we can tell him telepathy at all, just hold on to it and run right here. It's 1:30 left. The fourth quarter. We've got to get down the field here. We're on the 46-yard line, it looks like.
We're going to the trips formation left.
Yep. One lone back or a receiver on the high end. One back in the backfield. Looks like we're getting a called timeout for the Wildcats, which is probably smart. 1 minute and 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. It's 3rd and maybe a foot left to go here for a first down. It's 20-13. The Wildcats are on top of Gordonsville's on top of the Wildcats. Hey, listen, if you get a chance, check out A1 Auto Repair. They are experts at auto repair, everything from battery exchanges to complicated engine repairs. They're located on Highway 70 in Monterey, Tennessee. Call them today at 931-839-3013. That's 931-839-3013. While we got a break in action, one more. The Thornton Agency represents over 20 companies and can tailor the right plan to every possible need at the greatest rate ever. They're building relationships one client at a time. Call Josh today at 931-252-4659.
So let's set us up
Coach.
here, Neil. It's ball on the 45. It's 3rd and 2. We got 2 timeouts, but a minute 16. Yeah, 2 timeouts. We got a minute 16, so we gotta
We've got to have some good play
here.
calling, and we've got to have some good timeout calling right here if we're going to extend this.
Fake
we're
the
looking
bubble.
for a pass.
It's going
no,
deep
it's
to
number
Sailors,
2.
but he's long.
Oh, it's too long. About 5 yards overthrown. That makes it 4th down and a foot to go for a first down. Maybe that was a throw-off play.
We tried to throw a bubble there, like fake the bubble and go deep right there. Now you're in the position where you need to pick this up. You have to. I mean, obviously you have to, but definitely let's live another day and keep going.
This is where we worked on no huddle earlier in the year. We should be using some of that now to really push the game and the tempo, wear some of those Gordonsville Tigers out, so it's a little easier to do. Hey, look here, quarterback by himself in the backfield. You got 5 receivers, 1 in motion. Mason Bowman gets
got
it.
He's got the first
down,
and there you go.
And he is a big
All right, and get up, spike it. Get up, spike it.
It's 1:04 left. It's going to be a first down.
Neil, that's one of those things we just mentioned. If Matthew will just keep it on those RPOs, it's open because they're going to go with Mason.
They're lining up. Matthew's trying to direct traffic right now. He's snapping the ball.
Okay,
he's looking to pass.
Pass.
He's got it.
He's got it.
Oh, no.
No. They're
out of bounds, and they get hit by number 23 from Gordonsville. Hits number 1 Chandler Bowden out of bounds.
Got another cramp by number 5 here for Gordonsville.
Yeah. That's a good clock stopper for us. Let it stop and let him take care of this kid. Gives us a time to game plan for a few minutes. Yeah, this has been a long drive for the Monterey Wildcats. We've got people coming in to help out over here.
Neil, this could be one of those where if you're looking, spread them out maybe, and we know throwing the ball's not been extremely effective. Maybe spreading out, same thing. Maybe fake it and do a QB draw.
Yeah.
QB some type of QB design run. You still have a timeout. You'll still have 50 seconds left on the clock.
That's exactly right. You can get quite a few plays out in 50 seconds. Hey, listen, check out Monterey Drugs, your hometown pharmacy. They treat you like a neighbor, not just a number. Located in the Save-A-Lot Shopping Center on Elmore Street. Call them today at 931-839-6777. 839-6777. Looks like we've had 1,068 people check in tonight on YouTube. 248 active listeners. We appreciate each and every one of you checking into the Monterey Sports Network on YouTube. Hey, you can always contact us at MontereySportsNetwork.com, or you can catch us on Facebook at Monterey Sports Network. Rick McNeil, our fantastic producer, takes care of a lot of us. When we just get to come in here and blab, we really appreciate all of his hard work. And if you got questions, he's here to answer them for you. Wayne the Beard Brown on videography. I got Coach Childress here with me. He's the football expert tonight.
Shoot. I don't know about that.
Yeah, I don't know. You've been helping a whole lot. Here goes number 5. He's had a cramp for Gordonsville. He's coming off the field at the moment. We've got 50 seconds left in the game. They're calling a play here. Monterey's getting ready. They're throwing towels out and trying to get them to wipe off. And
we got 2 timeouts left.
20-13. Gordonsville Tiger on top of the Monterey Wildcats.
We're going to go trips right with single receiver. Chandler down here by himself. I would look maybe Neil. Chandler is pretty good speed, and they could be setting something up because you got no safety over the top here with him down here below. And he is going to go right to him. Look here. Deep ball.
Over
and he's
the
wide
top.
open.
He's got it.
He's wide open.
He drops it. He has it in his hands. It's pulled out by number 23 for Gordonsville. That would be Andrew Vaden, a defensive back, a senior at 149 pounds. That would have been a touchdown for Monterey. That was in and out of his hands. That's a great play call, Coach.
Yeah, you kind of set him up, and he's your deep. He can do it. I've seen him. He can do it. He's got to hang on to that. If you just go down at the 5, just
Listen,
you got to have those.
42.9 seconds left
Shake
in
it
the
off.
third quarter. 20-13. Gordonsville leads Monterey. It's 3rd and 10 right here. We've got quad receivers out, 2 on the high end, 2 on the low end, 1 lone back in the backfield. We've snapped the ball. We're looking at passing again. He gets out of the pocket.
He can run.
He tosses it short, and it intercepts the ball. Is it on the ground? No, it's incomplete. Called incomplete.
All right, we got 4th and 10 here, Neil. This is it right here.
Yeah, that was a pass intended for Logan Sparks, number 20. Not seen much action out of Logan tonight, but we know he's capable. Hey, it's 34 seconds. It's 4th and 10. We have to have a first down or a score out here, whatever play that coach has got up under his sleeve. Here comes Mason Bowman out of the game currently.
Neil, that last play, he could have run for 6 or 7 there.
He
just
definitely
to get
could have run. He could have tucked it and ran.
Gordonsville's going to this line's going to pin their ears back here, so we're going to.
There's 3 linemen. You see this? Gordonsville has 3 linemen. They called timeout for Gordonsville right here. Gordonsville takes a timeout at 34.7 seconds. It's 20-13. Gordonsville leads Gordonsville Tigers lead the Monterey Wildcats. 4th and 10 left to go here. I mean, this is the play of the game right here, guys.
The 10th play of the game.
10th play of this drive. Yeah, that's right.
You got to shake off the drop pass here, and you just got to make something happen here.
Win or lose, Gordonsville know they came to play a game tonight, and they ended up with one, even though it was predicted that they would win easily. I heard Coach T stuff all week. I mean, I've seen a lot of information come out of people, but I think that maybe the schedules for Gordonsville and Monterey match up a little better than what everybody thought they did.
Yeah.
A sloppy game for Monterey and Salina. Didn't necessarily indicate what they could do on the field. Gordonsville's been a tough opponent tonight.
And our lone loss is to a very good Bledsoe County team.
Yeah, 2A
very,
team.
Very good, yeah.
But that's all right. Listen, this has been a great ball game. We're so happy that people have checked in with us.
Yeah, Gordonsville's fans are making a lot of noise down here.
Yeah, 1,091 check-ins tonight. We appreciate you guys out there on YouTube. We've got 2 lone receivers. Michael Allred in the backfield with the quarterback, Matthew Montgomery. They're in the shotgun formation.
They're going to pin their hands
back
here.
They're going to snap, and they're going to rush everybody they can here and scramble.
He's got a hold.
He's got a hold
and
call.
That's it anyway.
Yeah.
Yep, that'll do
Deflected pass incomplete on the far side. They're going to wave off the penalty. That'll give the ball back to the Gordonsville Tigers with 26.3 seconds.
Hold.
Going to be a hold against Monterey. That's okay. Listen, this has been a tough game right here. They can.
This one. You start out like we did in the first quarter, and Gordonsville, hats off to them because it could have gone downhill quick, and they
pinned their ears back and played football.
And they played football, and they're a good team. We're a good team, and
nobody has it easy in this district.
We're both hosting a game next week, so when you're hosting a playoff game, you've done something well.
That's exactly right. Listen, Monterey has nothing to hang their hats on. Gordonsville's been a great opponent tonight. They're going to get a back way off in the backfield. They're going to take the snap and down it real quick and let time run out. That's what they're going to do. The clock's starting to tick now. 20-13 is going to be your score in the Gordonsville-Monterey game.
A very, very good high school football game.
Very good high school football game. This is not an indication of winner and loser tonight. Even though Gordonsville walks out with a win, they have played a game tonight. So, they're letting the clock run out under 2 seconds to go. It's going to be into the ball game. The final score, 20-13. Gordonsville wins.
Well, you hate to lose. When both teams deserve to win, those are the ones that hurt.
Yeah.
That hurt.
This was a game that was predicted though that Monterey wasn't even supposed to be in.
Yeah.
Listen, I want to remind you of something. Mason Bowman does something that most sophomores never get a chance to do, and that's break 1,000 yards in one season.
Yeah.
So, what an outstanding effort by that young man who was injured last week in Clay County game. They just hold their heads up and continue to play hard. I know that's what they'll do. So, congratulations to the Gordonsville Tigers on a win, a hard-fought victory for them tonight. But we appreciate our Monterey Wildcats.
Take a break.
That's exactly right. Here's a good show of sportsmanship by the Gordonsville Tigers coming out to catch one of our lone seniors that doesn't play. They're coming over to shake his hand. That's a good sign right here at the end. I appreciate that. That's a good show.
Neil, their fans are I mean, it was a great game. It's for the region championship. You know?
That's exactly right. They should be happy. They've got one. That's all right. They go. They've been undefeated this year, correct? They've not lost a game.
I think they might have not. But,
I don't think they've lost a game. I don't think Gordonsville's lost one at all. They've got a good team. They're going to move on. Regional championship. Guys, we're going to take a short break for just a minute to go to some commercials. We'll be back with you at end-of-game wrap-up in just a minute.
Here to local food banks. We're a part of your community. If you're looking for a community banking relationship, we make it easy for you to switch because we're here to help you every step of the way, right down to a local person on the other end of the phone to assist you when you need it. First Volunteer Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
The Thornton Agency is an independent insurance agency representing over 20 companies and are able to tailor the right plan to every need at the best possible rate. Their number one goal is to provide quality service. Their mission is to build long-lasting relationships, not just mere clients. They're located at 418 East Broad Street, Suite D1 in Cookeville. Give Josh a call today at 931-252-4659. That's 931-252-4659.
Neighbors helping neighbors, that's what the VEC Customer Share Fund accomplishes. Participating customers round up their monthly bill to the nearest dollar. The extra money goes into a shared fund that supports Monterey High School sports and academics, as well as other community projects throughout the VEC service area, making Monterey and surrounding communities even better places to live. Make your change count and sign up for the VEC Customer Share Program. If you're looking for an honest, dependable, and experienced shop to have your vehicle repaired, check out A1 Auto Repair just outside of Monterey on Highway 70. Bill, Tim, and Kurt have the knowledge and experience to handle almost any auto repair you may have. From wiper blades to major engine repair, they provide expert and reasonable solutions to keep your vehicle on the road. Go by and see them the next time your auto needs maintenance or you have a problem. Call them at 931-839-3013. That's 931-839-3013. Go Cats!
At Monterey Drugs, our focus is on you. You're not just a number, you're a neighbor. We'll get to know you so we can give you the personal service you deserve. Monterey Drugs, your hometown pharmacy. Proud sponsors of Monterey High School. Located on Elmore Street, right next door to the dollar store. Just give them a call at 931-839-6777. 931-839-6777. We're wishing the best for Monterey High School sports and academics. IDK Cafe, located at 124 East Commercial Avenue in Monterey, are proud supporters of the Wildcats. Check their Facebook page at IDK-CAFE for an up-to-date menu as well as daily specials with their newest menu item being the Wildcat Burger Combo. They're open Wednesday through Sunday from 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. and reopening Friday and Saturday nights from 4 p.m. to 10 p.m. Jenny and her staff would like to encourage every Monterey student to be the very best they could be at academics as well as athletics. Go by and see them today at the corner of Chestnut and Commercial or give them a call at 931-584-0174. That's 931-584-0174.
Okay, folks, welcome back here to the Monterey Medley field up here in Monterey, Tennessee. We just saw our Wildcats be defeated by a great team, the Gordonsville Tigers, 20-13, and one of them slobber knockers, guys.
That's exactly right.
Yeah, I'll get you guys up there and get you in there in a minute.
There we go.
Exactly right. That was a slobber knocker of a game. Score ends up being 20-13 Gordonsville. They take the regional championship last year. I know our Monterey team went 10-0. then went into preseason, or not preseason, but bowl season, and then it seemed like we just fell apart. But this year, Gordonsville, we swap with them. They go, what are they, 8-0, 9-0, somewhere in there. I know
They're 5-4.
they're 5-4. Here you go, Wayne. Tell us.
They lost 3. They lost to Trousdale. They lost to
Smith County, right? And maybe they beat Smith County. Watertown, yeah.
Watertown, Trousdale, and they had a COVID loss.
And, and those Watertown, Trousdale teams are tough. They're not pushover teams. Yeah, that's some big time football. But as much as we love this game, we always pick something out at the very end of the ball game, and we had a lot of great plays, and we saw a lot of defensive stops tonight. We could easily put some of the guys on defense as player of the game, but we had one that we all thought of. It's not quite unanimous yet, but we're looking at it, so we want to talk about it real fast. Coach, what do you think? Player of the game?
I'm gonna have to say Mason Bowman was player of the game. Rick, over 100 yards, close to 100 yards rushing. Probably over that last drive. I know he had a 12, 13-yard gain there, so he had to be over
125 yards.
125. That's
he stood out. Like we mentioned earlier, Grant Hoover again on that D line, O-line, man. That guy's an animal. He's after it, man. He gets after it.
It's hard to.
Him and Denver both. It's hard to pick just one.
Maybe we need to do defensive player of the game and offensive player.
We better talk about Jeannie.
Yeah, we better let Jeannie pick that one out for us.
Take care of that.
If the sponsor says yes, we'll go with it. Hey, listen, I want to mention real quick, Faye Greer. We appreciate you listening to us tonight. Thank you so much. We are glad that you got to hear your grandson play football tonight. Congratulations to Gordonsville Tigers again. And I think they're unanimous.
A good team, a good program, a good sportsman. I mean, they're just a solid program all around.
They did what they were supposed to tonight. That's exactly right.
Two good teams tonight and a great battle.
So, Coach, you're voting for who player of the game?
I'm going to go with Mason Bowman.
Mason Bowman.
I had a touchdown run, a really nifty touchdown run.
Oh yeah.
Had a 40-yard gain, and he had some good runs, and that's my guy.
Wayne, what do you think? Wayne the Beard Brown, tell us.
It's kind of hard to go against somebody that just broke 1,000 yards in their sophomore year, and every run he's like one step away, one ankle tackle away from breaking it away. So I'm going to go with Mason.
Mason Bowman again. That's 2 votes. Rick, what do you think?
I'm in. Mason Bowman.
Yeah.
Listen, I want to remind you real quick of something. How many games has Monterey played this year?
8.
They were out 2 games. Is that right?
Yeah.
So they've played 8 games, over 1,000 yards rushing. Unanimous decision.
Solid.
And he didn't play. There's several of them he didn't play.
Well, Pickett County, Red Bull, and he's only playing half.
That's exactly right. So
he's got 2 more years to go.
Stats. Yeah, he's
a lot of them got 2 more years. It's going to be a fun ride.
That's exactly right. So, player of the game, number 4, Mason Bowman, the running back from Monterey. He's been outstanding all year long, but breaking 1,000 yards tonight, scoring a touchdown. He showed what kind of mettle he really had getting out on the field tonight. So we appreciate everything that he did for the team.
A lot of those yards was between the tackles too.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
And Gordonsville didn't ease up when they hit him either.
No.
He was nailing him every time he had the ball.
Every time you get a chance, that's what you're supposed to do: hit hard and knock them down.
Yep.
But I guess is there anything else left to go through, Rick? You got anything else you want?
Don't think so. Our Cats are first runners up in this Region 4.
Yeah. And which unsure who we play yet, but as soon as we do, we'll definitely
looks like it's going to be Sail Creek.
Sail Creek, yeah, it'll be Sail Creek, yeah.
We'll be hosting Sail Creek here in Monterey
next Friday.
As soon as we have all that information, we'll make sure to put it out on Facebook on the Monterey Sports Network. We'll also push it out on our website as much as possible.
Yep.
For Coach Childress and Wayne Brown, Rick McNeil, my name's Neil Markham from Medley Field in Monterey, Tennessee. We'd like to sign off and say good night.
Yeah, good night.
Night, y'all.
See you.
At First Volunteer Bank, we're not just a community bank. We're a bank that's here for our community. We know our customers by name and treat them like family. And we're here to serve our community however we can. Whether it's teaching financial literacy in our local schools or collecting items each year to local food banks, we're a part of your community. If you're looking for a community banking relationship, we make it easy for you to switch because we're here to help you every step of the way, right down to a local person on the other end of the phone to assist you when you need it. First Volunteer Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
The Thornton Agency is an independent insurance agency representing over 20 companies and are able to tailor the right plan to every need at the best possible rate. Their number one goal is to provide quality service. Their mission is to build long-lasting relationships, not just mere clients. They're located at 418 East Broad Street, Suite D1 in Cookeville. Give Josh a call today at 931-252-4659. That's 931-252-4659.
Neighbors helping neighbors, that's what the VEC Customer Share Fund accomplishes. Participating customers round up their monthly bill to the nearest dollar. The extra money goes into a shared fund that supports Monterey High School sports and academics, as well as other community projects throughout the VEC service area, making Monterey and surrounding communities even better places to live. Make your change count and sign up for the VEC Customer Share Program. If you're looking for an honest, dependable, and experienced shop to have your vehicle repaired, check out A1 Auto Repair just outside of Monterey on Highway 70. Bill, Tim, and Kurt have the knowledge and experience to handle almost any auto repair you may have. From wiper blades to major engine repair, they provide expert and reasonable solutions to keep your vehicle on the road. Go by and see them the next time your auto needs maintenance or you have a problem. Call them at 931-839-3013. That's 931-839-3013. Go Cats!
At Monterey Drugs, our focus is on you. You're not just a number, you're a neighbor. We'll get to know you so we can give you the personal service you deserve. Monterey Drugs, your hometown pharmacy. Proud sponsors of Monterey High School. Located on Elmore Street, right next door to the dollar store. Just give them a call at 931-839-6777. 931-839-6777. We're wishing the best for Monterey High School sports and academics. IDK Cafe, located at 124 East Commercial Avenue in Monterey, are proud supporters of the Wildcats. Check their Facebook page at IDK-CAFE for an up-to-date menu as well as daily specials, with their newest menu item being the Wildcat Burger Combo. They're open Wednesday through Sunday from 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. and reopening Friday and Saturday nights from 4 p.m. to 10 p.m. Jenny and her staff would like to encourage every Monterey student to be the very best they could be at academics as well as athletics. Go by and see them today at the corner of Chestnut and Commercial, or give them a call at 931-584-0174. That's 931-584-0174.